The following is a presentation of Radio Plus Sports.
Starting his way into the defense. He's still on his feet, moving to the end zone. Touchdown, Wedgers.
It is good. LaPont scores at the buzzer.
Welsh one-on-one. Welsh shot. Goal! Springs!
Radio Plus Sports, recognized by the Wisconsin Broadcasters Association in their awards for excellence.
Play action, Raditz right side. Now backing up, pocket collapsing, rainbowing, end zone. Yes, touchdown, Fond du Lac.
And a set in the middle to Freebie, and she'll put it down across her body and on the floor.
As the best in high school sports play-by-play in the state.
Gibson, nice pass over to Cohn. Going to go middle hit over to Courtney Vander dealing it off the block attempt.
Buckhorn wins 59-58. State champions in Division III.
Drew Mahone called for it, couldn't find a baseline there. Drew up and under for a double team and the foul and a hoop in the heart. Gets it ripped away as he tries to drive inside the paint, taken by Bauer. Bauer goes to Scheffner. Scheffner over a double team, got it to go. Top of the key, he's got it. He'll back up with 5 seconds left to go. Trying down the right side, throwing it up, and he got it! And the WLA Vikings win 51-50.
This broadcast is sponsored by the following local partners.
Optivision, Bauer Chiropractic, Taco Bell,
BCI Burke, Marian University, New Medical Center,
Radom and Stone and Landscape, Baker Cheese, Hopper Silk Screen and All-Star Trophy,
the National Exchange Bank and Trust, Everson and Gibbs Attorney at Law, Jackson Call Insurance,
AirTech, Winnebago Lutheran Academy, Fox Valley Savings Bank,
Addison Jones Realty, Pump and Pantry, Quest Interior,
Anders Auto Parts, Right Way Home Improvement, St. Mary Springs Academy,
Scotty's Auto Works, Pioneer Pit Stop, Spectrum Call Center,
Camera Casino, Pizza Ranch of Fond du Lac, Fond du Lac Credit Union, Silica for your home, and Holiday Automotive.
The complete broadcast schedule can be found at RadioPlusInfo.com. Let's go live to the Radio Plus Sports broadcast booth.
Good evening and welcome to Mayville High School. Steve Witterhack with you to bring you some boys basketball action tonight out of the Flyway Conference as the hosting Mayville Cardinals, coached by Zack Yohn, will be taking on the WLA Vikings, coached by Marty Nell. Should be a good game between these two teams. I know a very young team, and they didn't get a lot of practices in to start the season. WLA Vikings looking for their first win on the season. They're 0-4 overall and 0-3 in the bottom of the Flyway Conference right now, but they've been sticking right with teams. Their last game, they only lost by 6 to the undefeated Laconia Spartans, so a very good outing for them there. And Coach Nell said that just need maybe a little more practice time because we really got shortchanged on that early in the season with all the craziness going on. And once we get that, he thinks they're going to be just fine. And had a chance also to talk to Zack Yohn. And we'll have some interviews with both of these coaches coming up on the pregame show. Zack Yohn's the first-year coach over at Mayville High School. And right now, Mayville sitting at 3-2 overall on the season and 2-2 right in the middle of the pack in the Flyway Conference, with Laconia leading everybody at 3-0 and St. Mary Springs sitting at 3-1. Thanks for joining us tonight for some boys basketball action. We've got the JV game going on now. Been pretty close in WLA. The Vikings in the JV game kind of pulled away these last few minutes. It was always about a 1-2 point affair. Thought maybe we might be guaranteed going into some overtime here. Could happen yet, but with 4:14 left in the JV game, it's WLA leading Mayville by a score of 50-41. Like I said before, I have had an opportunity to talk to the head coach for the WLA Vikings, Marty Nell, and we'll have that interview coming your way in just 3 minutes here on RadioPlusInfo.com.
Dr. Shane Bauer of Bauer Chiropractic for progressive and traditional chiropractic care. If you're in pain, Bauer Chiropractic offers unique ways to provide relief for many types of pain and conditions. New to this area is MLS Class 4 cold laser therapy, which can be very effective with treating many nagging injuries such as plantar fasciitis, tennis elbow, shoulder pain, knee pain, and many others. Pain relief and prevention are 2 reasons to see Dr. Shane Bauer at 355 North Peters Avenue, Fond du Lac, or log on BauerChiroFDL.com.
We've got an extremely strong board of directors.
Rademan family has been quarrying and producing natural stone products for over 50 years. Hi, I'm Brock Rademan with the Rademan Stone and Landscape Company. As the first member of our fourth generation family-owned business, I'm proud to carry on the tradition of providing quality stone products to Fond du Lac and the surrounding areas. Is your driveway in need of repair? Here at Rademan's, our crushed stone division provides our customer with stone needed for maintaining your gravel driveway. Our quarry stone division provides landscape stones such as stepping stones and retaining wall stone for your outdoor living areas. We also offer natural thin and full veneer stone for interior applications such as fireplaces or outdoor applications to combine with or replace your siding or brick. Whether building or remodeling, veneer stone can add a natural look and feel to your home. Our natural stone is available in many different textures, sizes, colors, and cuts. Stop out at Rademan's and see our indoor-outdoor stone displays, or like us on Facebook to see some finished projects. Rademan Stone and Landscape Company, where we have the materials to do the best work on earth.
We've got an extremely strong board of directors that sets the tone for the organization, as well as independent ownership. Very unique for an organization of our size to really be owned by one family.
As the bank grew, our lending limits grew, and so we were able to address a lot of the needs of companies, newer companies. I would say we focused more on smaller family-owned businesses at that time. I would say a strong balance sheet benefits everyone, and it's not just in a bank. It's what we've recommended customers have. I think if everyone has that philosophy, they'll endure over a longer period of time. We have to have the foresight to get our customers through tough times, and all of these things are challenging because we're able to do it.
We have a strong commitment to the success of our customers and build long-term relationships. We earn our customers' trust each and every day. It is our culture, and it starts at the top with strong leadership.
So we at National Exchange Bank and Trust have the size to be able to serve all of the needs of our customers. That's very unique to be able to do that, yet retain the community bank image and culture.
Well, I think we're strong. We're going to be around, always have been.
Marty Nell, and Coach, let's talk about the team. Kind of a slow start for you, but just like you're getting blown off the court or anything. Seems like you're right in the game. So what's been going on with you for the first 4 games?
No, we're not used to being 0-4 by any means, but we got young guys. We got young guys on the court. We have seen improvement every game this year, and that's our goal right now, is to see improvement. And each week we're going to get better, and that's just our mindset right now.
I see a nice game against Laconia. I mean, they're undefeated on the season, and you only lost by 6, 65-59. So it seems like that was a pretty good battle for you.
It was. The biggest concern going into Laconia was their strength compared to our kids' strength, and I thought we matched up with them really well that night. We didn't shoot well that night though, and I think to beat Mayville tonight, I think we're going to have to shoot the ball a little better.
Yeah, what do you expect to see out of the Mayville Cardinals, your opponent tonight? What are their strengths, and what do you need to do to slow them down?
It's a whole new thing here at Mayville now with Zack Yohn's here. The last few years, they've had a 6'8" kid that's kind of set the tone for them. He's gone now. They look like they're going to run the floor more now. They're a fast-paced team, and that's how we play too. So I think it should be a good matchup tonight.
What are the main things you want to see happen over maybe these next few weeks in your season? What do you want to see get better with the team and fixable things for your team?
We missed a week and a half of practice early in the season. We were quarantined. We need that time right now. It's a big deal. We need that practice time to get better on the defensive end. Guys that have never played varsity basketball need to learn toughness stuff, and they need to learn switching stuff, and they're getting better at it slowly. The more practice time we get right now, the quicker they're going to get better.
Well, Coach, it should be a great game tonight. Good luck on your contest with Mayville tonight.
Thank you very much.
Again, that was Marty Nell, the head coach for the WLA Vikings, joining us on the pregame show. Back with more of the show coming up after this on RadioPlusInfo.com.
Baker Cheese, producing award-winning cheese since 1916. Not only can you find fresh Baker cheese at your local grocer, make the short drive to their in-house country cheese store. Over 100 varieties of other cheeses from the best cheesemakers in Wisconsin. Take Highway 23, go south on G 3 miles, and follow the freshness. Visit BakerCheese.com. Baker Cheese, a Wisconsin cheese heritage since 1916.
This is for everyone who had a toasted cheddar chalupa and thought, wow, this is so good. I sure hope Taco Bell never takes it away. Because why would they do that? It's got cheddar toasted right on the shelf, for goodness sake. They wouldn't do me like that. But listen, I'm sure if for some reason it did leave the menu, they would definitely bring it back. For a limited time.
Wait, what?
The cheddar toasted shell you love is back with Taco Bell's $5 toasted cheddar chalupa box.
So you're ready for a new TV. Nice. Are you thinking LED Smart TV, Ultra HD 4K, OLED Plasma Curved Screen, 3D, Energy Star, Ultra Thin, 240 Hz, or Cloud? Should you choose a big screen, a bigger screen, or just plain huge? Well, at Silica, we make it easy. Save big on the amazing clarity of Ultra HD. Plus, pay no interest when paid in full within 12 months. So go bigger and better the easy way at Silica for your home. We speak TV.
Healthcare workers choose Marian University's completion programs to advance their careers because healthcare is what we know. Radiologic technologists who are ARRT certified can earn 60 credit hours towards their bachelor's in radiologic technology and graduate in just 2 years. Our 100% online classes start every 7 weeks. Don't wait to boost your career potential and apply today at marianuniversity.edu/apply.
When you hire the attorneys at Everson & Gibbs, LLC, you're getting more than professional representation. Their partners are committed to excellence and have been successfully representing their clients since 2005. Whatever your legal needs or questions, Everson & Gibbs, LLC has you covered. Practicing business law, personal injury, estate planning, probate and guardianships, and real estate. They work closely with their clients to provide exceptional legal services that are catered specifically to their needs. Give them a call at 920-922-7113. or head to eversonandgibbs.com.
If you're looking for a job where you play an important role in your company and work in a supportive team environment, join Spectrum today. As a customer service representative, you'll represent the nation's fastest growing TV, internet, and voice company and help bring Spectrum services to the communities we serve. We offer a competitive salary, best-in-class benefits, complimentary services, paid training, and excellent opportunities for growth and advancement. Interested? Go to jobs.spectrum.com today.
Welcome back to Mayville High School. Steve Witterhack with you again, sitting courtside. Basically 2 rows off the court right now. Of course, limited amount of people that can come into the gyms at any gym that we are at, and usually maybe a parent or 2 that can come into the game per each player out there. So the crowds have been greatly reduced. Don't even have the bleachers pulled out across the gym from us here in Mayville. Still the same old gym they've had here for quite a few years, but I got a nice tour from Tom Nenning, the athletic director here at Mayville High School, and really showed me around the new weight room that they have here. Unbelievable facility that they have for these young people. That they just this huge workout area. They've got TV screens in there. They've got brand new equipment down there. They said they'd like to have had the gym maybe revamped and redone the gym here, but that just didn't quite fit into the budget that they had here. So still kind of a nice little old gym to play some basketball in. Seen a lot of games here over the years. They've had a lot of success here, a lot of great names that have been through here. I remember the Tellner brothers. I also remember the Haas brothers, too, that came through here. And a proud tradition of basketball and sports in general. This is the high school that I remember when I was over at Waupun High School. I kind of looked over and saw the things that were going on at Mayville. And I thought they're good in every sport, whether it's soccer, it's football, it's baseball, basketball, whatever it is. They're good at everything. And whatever they were doing, they were making sure the kids were getting top-notch performances out of their kids in training, and the system over here was really working very well for many, many years at Mayville. And so that was just a prototype at every high school. That's about the size of Waupun. You don't have a big enrollment there, but you still get these guys involved in and ladies involved with multiple sports, 2-3 sport athletes, and just make it happen out there. Get them to play every sport, not specialize like they kind of do with some of the sports here today. But again, a proud tradition here. And being from Waupun, I also knew a guy that graduated from here, Lucky Wirtz, as a graduate of Mayville High School, and he had a lot of success as a coach over at Laconia, then Waupun, and now he's up at Kimberly, one of the top-ranked teams, if not the top-ranked team in Division I right now, and he's a Mayville graduate. But again, we are all set up here for boys basketball action here tonight. The JV teams going at it on the court. WLA leading 56-52 with 37 seconds, so good job by Mayville to come back and make this game just a little bit more interesting. I want to thank some of our sponsors for making our broadcast possible here tonight. Optivision, also Taco Bell, BCI Burke, Marian University, New Medical Center, Rademan Stone and Landscape, Baker Cheese, just a few of the many sponsors that we have supporting our video streaming here. We got the stream team here, so make sure if you're watching this and let a few of your friends know. You get it on the computer or radioplusinfo.com. It's not on your radio dial, it's just on your internet, so you got to get with the century here and get on the computer and watch the game, and we'll bring it to you here. And great definition on the cameras that we have and the whole system that we have here. And hopefully I can try to just maybe possibly live up to that here tonight in Mayville. Again, the Mayville Cardinals taking on the WLA Vikings. And I'll be back in just a few minutes. The JV game is still about 32 seconds left in that, but I'll be back in about 3 minutes with more of the pregame show. You're watching the game and listening to me on radioplusinfo.com.
What's the problem? I can't decide which kind of cactus spread I want. Take them all. Take them all. I hate it when he's right.
Pizza Ranch. There's so much to love.
Yeah. Uh-oh. Oh, he misses a layup.
LASIK at Optivision is an amazing, life-changing procedure and more affordable than you think. Why pay over $2,000 an eye when at Optivision you'll pay only $14.95? Call 1-800-20-HAPPY to find out more. LASIK at Optivision is bladeless, it's safe. You're in the office for an hour, and most people go back to work the next day. Your procedure is done by Dr. Dudley, Dr. Dontham-City, or Dr. Clark, surgeons you can trust, and surgeons who have had the procedure done themselves. And after surgery, you can buy sunglasses without a prescription. Call to schedule a free screening, 1-800-20-HAPPY.
Anders Auto Parts is the place to go for quality auto parts and paint. Anders has been serving the Fond du Lac area with automotive parts and paints since 1956. Anders features PPG automotive and industrial paints, quality auto parts, along with an experienced, knowledgeable staff to serve you. Anders is located at 16 West Sibley Street, just off North Main Street behind the American Family Office. Call those who know. Call Anders Auto Parts at 920-922-3390.
You dream it, we'll fabricate it. At Quest Interiors, we fabricate one-of-a-kind countertops just for your space. And buying direct saves you money. Visit our showrooms today in Oshkosh and Fond du Lac to start your transformation. Quest Interiors, exceptional style, exceptional savings.
And Robin is with us here, and Robin's a patient of New Medical Center.
I had stem cell injections in both of my knees October of 19. I had arthritis issues in my left knee. Give the stem cell injections a try. I had done a lot of research on it, felt that it was definitely something that I wanted to do rather than going ahead and doing full knee replacements. And after I had the injections and I did approximately 6 weeks of therapy, I was able to go up and down the stairs better. I am able to do my outside chores much better, enjoy my grandchildren. They're very thorough at going over everything, explaining and showing you. Very simple, very quick, and not painful at all. I would definitely recommend New Med.
Call New Medical Center Integrated Healthcare Waupun at 920-249-8757. That's 920-249-8757.
Welcome back to Mayville High School. They're just kind of emptying out the gym right now. And they'll start letting the next crew in that are here to watch the varsity game. It's the Mayville Cardinals hosting the WLA Vikings, a battle in the Flyway Conference. Again, we took a look at that earlier. The standings in the Flyway Conference right now: Laconia 3-0 on the season. St. Mary's Springs sitting at 3-1. Mayville at 2-2 along with Amro. Lamira at 1-1. 0-2 on the season for North Fond du Lac and 0-3 for WLA. But Coach Marty Nell definitely wants to turn that around tonight. Other games in the Flyway tonight, we'll have Laconia taking on North Fond du Lac, and Lamira is at Amro tonight. That's the Flyway action that we have for you. Let's check now our Bauer Chiropractic Injury Report. Bauer Chiropractic for progressive and traditional chiropractic care. When you're in pain, see Shane, or it's Dr. Shane Bauer at Bauer Chiropractic. Our injury report, really talking to the coaches, I really only heard of one player that is not playing tonight, and that is Connor Lewick, 6'4" senior for the Vikings. He is in the concussion protocol. Got hurt in the last ball game, so he is not eligible to play tonight. So he is our one guy that's on the Bauer Chiropractic Injury Report. Well, I had an opportunity to talk to the head coach of the Mayville Cardinals, Zack Yohn, first-year coach, and we will have that interview coming your way in just 3 minutes as the pregame show continues live from Mayville High School on RadioPlusInfo.com.
This holiday, experience the joy of a new vehicle and drive home the season's best savings. The Chevy Employee Discount is available to everyone. You pay what we pay and not a cent more, and that's on top of other offers. See some red, save some green, and get more for your trade at Holiday.
When I come into Holiday, I feel like I'm getting the best deal I possibly can without even trying. The culture definitely revolves around the customer.
Shop the year-end sale. Find your holiday joy and discover the difference at Holiday Automotive, Fond du Lac.
It's worth the trip.
Jackson Call Insurance, sharing knowledge and building trust since 1956. That's just not a tagline. That's a standard we use in every customer interaction. I'm Mitch Call. Insurance is nothing more than a piece of paper and a promise. At Jackson Call, we make sure that piece of paper covers your exposures, and the promise is we'll always be there when you need us. At Jackson Call, our solemn oath is simple. At all times, we will provide you with the most comprehensive and competitive product available for you, your family, and your business.
Hey, Fond du Lac's best-kept secret is no more. Operation Best Chicken and Friday Fish from a C-Store is out. Pioneer Pit Stop. Yes, Pioneer Pit Stop has some of the best takeout in town. The best part? No reservations needed. No need to drive halfway across the country. No special dress code, other than you need to be dressed. You're in and out with piping hot chicken or fish that you thought came from a supper club. Of course, fuel, beer, liquor, ice, snacks, groceries, and tons of other things we all need are always in stock. Pioneer Pit Stop, 20 East Pioneer Road across from Tucker's on South Main Street. It's Fishlicious. Scotty's Auto Works for affordable auto care, from tires and alignments to routine auto maintenance. Trust the guys at Scotty's Auto Works, next to Pump and Pantry, Fond du Lac.
Winnebago, Winnebago,
Winnebago Lutheran Academy is different than most high schools.
We have a wide variety of activities to get involved throughout WLA.
The teachers are always willing to help and want us to succeed.
The atmosphere at school makes you feel safe and welcome.
Tuition may seem expensive, but we are part of the Wisconsin Parental Choice Program.
The most important aspect of WLA is the Christian education that is offered.
Come join our family. Visit us at WLAVikings.org.
Living it for 4 years, loving it forever.
Welcome back to the pregame show. Steve Winterhack with you on RadioPlusInfo.com. And right now talking to the head coach for the Mayville Cardinals, Zack Yohn's first-year coach here. And, Coach, how's the things going here? First year at the helm here at Mayville. And where do you feel your team's at right now? And what do you want to see them get better at as the season goes along?
Yeah, it's been, a hectic start, I think, for everybody just with COVID and everything going on. It's been different, but the last few games here, we've really been coming together, starting to gel as a team. Guys are settling into their roles. And Tuesday we played well at Omro, got a big win there. Tonight we got a tough test with WLA. So every night we're just talking about, like you said, being better, and we pride ourselves in our defense. And we're just trying to drive our opponent's offensive numbers down each game, and looking for more of the same tonight, hopefully.
You're dealt a pretty good hand here for your first year. You never know when you first come in to bring a program in. Was it a change for the style of play that they were used to playing here?
Yes and no. I mean, they played some zone defense last year, which is something that we're not going to do. We play all man. We take pride in our man-to-man defense. Our offense is definitely a change, something that they're not used to, but they're starting to adapt and get used to the way that we're running things. And you could see the first, week and a half, they're a little tentative. Now that we're month and a half, month in or so, they're starting to settle in and feel a lot more comfortable with it.
Feel you got any help as far as getting into the coaching ranks? I know your dad pretty well when he coached down at Kettle Moraine Lutheran, and as some of his umpiring things, I used to run into him quite a bit. And your dad, Todd, get some help for him. Any suggestions, any phone calls once in a while? You guys just kind of discuss each other's teams?
Yeah, absolutely. Any time I need help, he's usually my first call, just because he's been doing it for 30-plus years, and he's got a lot more knowledge than me, and he's who I learned the most from and who I try to model myself after. So now that the games have picked up and there's 2-3 games a week for both of us, it's a little less back and forth. We're kind of doing our own thing, taking care of our own teams, but I'll actually be seeing him tomorrow. We got a varsity reserve game out at his place, so I'm sure we'll be picking each other's brain tomorrow morning a little bit.
Well, your opponent tonight is the Vikings from WLA. What do you know about them, and what do you need to do to stop them tonight?
Yeah, anytime you got the 3-time defending conference champ coming to your gym, it's going to be a tall task, and Marty's done a great job with those guys since he took over for Jeremiah a few years ago. Obviously, everybody knows about Ethan Cole, and he's putting up like 27 a game, but they've got pieces around him that really play well with him, and they run, they attack the basket, they get to the middle, they scrap, they rebound, they play tough defense. So their record might not say, hey, this is a great team, but watching them on film and just knowing who they are and their program, they're going to be tough, and they're much better than their record shows for sure.
Well, my only tip, and I used to tell your dad this, I think, every game when he was coaching over at Kettle Moraine Lutheran, is close games make great radio. So if you could help us out with that, that'd be great.
We'll see what we can do. Hopefully it's not too close, but, I'm sure it'll be a great game and a fun Friday night in the gym.
Okay, Zack Yohn's joining us. Good luck, Coach, tonight.
Yeah, thank you. Thanks for having me.
And, Zack Yohn's again, the head coach for the Mayville Cardinals. And we're going to continue on with the pregame show in just a few minutes on your source for sports and RadioPlusInfo.com.
Come and grow with Burke. We are a company on the move and are looking for great people that want to grow with us. Hi, I'm Mike Phelan, President and CEO at Burke, a local company that creates quality and innovative playground equipment. Our team maintains a culture of enthusiasm, innovation, and customer service. We are currently looking for full-time first and third shift manufacturing employees. Burke offers a competitive wage and benefits package, on-the-job training, and a signing bonus. Learn more about our open positions at bciburke.com. That's bciburke.com.
Baker Cheese, producing award-winning cheese since 1916. Not only can you find fresh Baker cheese at your local grocer, make the short drive to their in-house country cheese store. Over 100 varieties of other cheeses from the best cheesemakers in Wisconsin. Take Highway 23, go south on G 3 miles, and follow the freshness. Visit bakercheese.com. Baker Cheese, a Wisconsin cheese heritage since 1916.
Hey, I'm Kat, alternative sports junkie and champion sturgeon wrestler. I do a lot of crazy things. So when I apply for a loan, it needs to be easy. That's why I choose Fond du Lac Credit Union.
Apply online with Fond du Lac Credit Union.
You need help?
These days, we are all spending more time indoors, working from home and schooling at home. With winter coming, we will be spending even more time inside. So how is your indoor air quality? The air inside your home can potentially be full of harmful bacteria, viruses, and odors. And AirTech Heating has solutions for all of your indoor air quality needs. Specialized filters, UV bulbs, and air purifiers installed by professional technicians. Call today for a free estimate and help improve the overall health of your family. 924-6742. AirTech Heating in Bryant, doing whatever it takes.
Signature Homes was founded about 25 years ago. Shortly after we started our real estate business, we realized there was a need for new construction. So many times we're out showing property to buyers and they aren't finding what they're looking for. And if we can't find them what they're looking for, we need to have another option. And so we started to customize homes and really make them specific to the customer's needs. That model has grown over the years. We started with building just a few homes and now we're building 30, 35 homes a year. We have showrooms in all of our locations. If you just want to walk in and learn more about our building company, we can do that.
Welcome back to Mayville High School, getting set to bring you a battle in the Flyway Conference. Steve Witterhack with you here on RadioPlusInfo.com. And let's take a look at our scoreboards, or I should say our scoreboard, our starting lineups, brought to you by Baker Cheese. Sponsoring our starting lineups here tonight for the Mayville Cardinals. They'll be starting Hunter Traver, 19.5 points a game for him on the season. He's a 6-foot senior. Braden Vollmer, a 5'10 junior, averaging over 9 points a game. Jimmy Held in the starting lineup, a 5'8 junior, 8 points a game for him. Addison Middlestead, he averages 17.6 points a game. He's a 6'2 sophomore. And Aaron Anderson, a 6'4 senior in the starting lineup. He averages 8.5 points a game. For Marty Nell's WLA Vikings, they will be starting Aiden Barr, a 6-foot junior. Does a little bit of everything, 11.5 points a game, 35% from beyond the arc, and almost 4 assists a game. Ethan Cole, that's their stud player. That's the go-to guy, and he does so many things too. 26 points a game for him, just a hair over that. Not a great three-point shooter. Gets most of his a little bit closer to the basket, about 28% from beyond the arc, over 9 rebounds a game, and 3 steals a game for him. So it'll be fun to watch him play here tonight for WLA. Sam Lair in the starting lineup, a 5'10 freshman. Zach Posma, a 6'3 junior, and also Tyler Kuski. He is a 6-foot senior, and he averages almost 11 points a game and almost 6 rebounds a game. Those are your starting lineups again, brought to you by Baker Cheese. About 2.5 minutes away from at least the start of the festivities here before the national anthem plays and everything. Taking a look at these teams and their last games, the Mayville Cardinals, coached by Zack Yohn, they played against Omro, a high-scoring affair there. 84-66 they beat them. They scored 51 points, Mayville did, in the second half, 51-45. So not a great defensive battle, but definitely points being put on the board in the fast-paced offense that Zack Yohn's runs here. Kind of a change for what they used to do before, a little more of a half-court offense traditionally over at Mayville. But Zack says he's got the athletes. He goes with what he's got athletic-wise, and he's got guys that can run the court, and he's going to use them. In that ball game, Addison Middlestead with 28 points. Braden Vollmer with 16 points. Jimmy Held at 13, and Hunter Traver with 12 points. For the WLA Vikings, their last ball game was on Tuesday, and in that game they lost to Laconia, who is undefeated right now in the season. They're 4-0, and they're leading the Flyway Conference at 3-0. And they lost. Gave them a good game. Only lost by a score of 65-59. They were tied at halftime, 31 apiece. And in the second half, they outscored them by 6, 34-28. Ethan Cole putting up 28 in that game, 8 rebounds, 3 assists, 3 steals. Tyler Kuski with 15 points, 7 rebounds, 3 steals. Aiden Barr with 11 points. And Zach Posma put in 8 points for the WLA Vikings. And like I talked to Marty Nell, you heard that in his interview in our pregame show, one thing that is really wants to just get some more gym time, some more practice time with his guys. They got a lot of that taken away with school being shut down for a while because of COVID. Couldn't get in and get the practices needed to really get yourself ready for the season. So he feels they're still kind of getting their legs underneath them so far here to get the season going. But he feels good in the direction that they're going right now. And he said as far as he's concerned, both teams are very similar in talent, in style of play. And that's what we're going to see tonight from WLA. They've got a lot to uphold as they've been the champions in the flyway for the last 3 seasons. So we'll see if we can get them in the winning side of things here, sitting at 0-4 right now and 0-3 in conference play. And the Mayville Cardinals, coached by Zack Yohn, at 3-2 overall and sitting at 2-2 and right in the middle of the pack in the flyway conference. I'm going to take another break, and we'll come back with the opening tip-off here in tonight's game at Mayville. The Mayville Cardinals hosting the Vikings of WLA, and you're watching and listening to it on RadioPlusInfo.com.
Anders Auto Parts is the place to go for quality auto parts and paint. Anders has been serving the Fond du Lac area with automotive parts and paints since 1956. Anders features PPG automotive and industrial paints, quality auto parts, along with an experienced, knowledgeable staff to serve you. Anders is located at 16 West Sibley Street, just off North Main Street behind the American Family Office. Call those who know. Call Anders Auto Parts at 920-922-3390.
Winnebago, Winnebago.
Winnebago Lutheran Academy is different than most high schools.
We have a wide variety of activities to get involved throughout WLA.
The teachers are always willing to help and want us to succeed.
The atmosphere at school makes you feel safe and welcome.
Tuition may seem expensive, but we are part of the Wisconsin Parental Choice Program.
The most important aspect of WLA is the Christian education that is offered.
Come join our family. Visit us at WLAVikings.org.
Living it for 4 years, loving it forever.
If you're an aspiring nurse, why worry more than you already have to about getting into the nursing school of your choice? At Marian University, we're on ground and there's no wait list, just the guarantee of clinical placements. We have bountiful financial aid for transfers and a tuition that's the lowest among Wisconsin's private colleges and universities. Become the next aspiring nurse to experience how efficient attending Marian University can be. Apply today at marianuniversity.edu. Hey, I'm Kat, alternative sports junkie and champion sturgeon wrestler. I do a lot of crazy things. So when I apply for a loan, it needs to be easy. That's why I choose Fond du Lac Credit Union.
Apply online with Fond du Lac Credit Union.
Need help?
Dr. Dudley, Dr. Clark, and Dr. Don Pomsetti of Optivision Eye Care are experts in cataract surgery, and they have 2 very important recommendations for you. First, choose the Symphony lens implant for sharp, colorful vision in all 3 zones, near, far, and in between. Secondly, upgrade to a laser cataract procedure for an even higher level of safety and precision. Schedule your cataract appointment with Dr. Dudley, Dr. Don Pomsetti, or Dr. Clark today. Call Optivision at 1-800-20-HAPPY for the best in cataract surgery.
Come and grow with Burke. We are a company on the move and are looking for great people that want to grow with us. Hi, I'm Mike Phelan, President and CEO at Burke, a local company that creates quality and innovative playground equipment. Our team maintains a culture of enthusiasm, innovation, and customer service. We are currently looking for full-time first and third shift manufacturing employees. Burke offers a competitive wage and benefits package, on-the-job training, and a signing bonus. Learn more about our open positions at bciburke.com. That's bciburke.com.
We are back at Mayville High School. They're announcing the starting lineups on the court right now. Mentioned those to you already. Important game for both teams. I know that Mayville would like to get back in the hunt in the Flyway Conference. Early going of the conference, only 5 games in so far, and as far as conference games, only 4 games so far this season. And WLA would like to get on the winning side here and make some noise in the Flyway and prove that they can make a nice little run. It's nice young players for Coach Marty Nell's team for the WLA Vikings. And some good seniors, juniors, even throw a sophomore in the starting lineup for the Mayville Cardinals, coached by Zack Yohn. We are just about ready to go. Our opening tip-off is brought to you by Right Way Home Improvement, and they don't always do a tip-off. I don't know if it's up to the teams when you go to the different sites, but sometimes they just let the visiting team inbound the ball, and that might be what we're setting up for right now. So our tip-off is just going to be WLA inbounding, being the visiting team, and after that it's just alternating possession arrows for the rest of the ball game. It's not like football where automatically Mayville's going to get in the second half. It's just wherever the arrow's pointing. So WLA with the ball first. They bring it up. Aiden Barr brings it over half court. Little hesitation, kicks it out over to the right side, over to Posma. Down in the corner with it again is Barr. And a three-point shot up and rims out, no good on the shot by Sam Lair. And getting the rebound is Aiden Middlestead. Pushes it up. Middlestead with it, top of the key. Ends up traveling. He wanted to pass it over to the right, maybe over to Jimmy Held. But a WLA defender kind of got in between him. He decided to hold the ball that time. By that time, he had already traveled. So turnover. Not much happening here in the first 30 seconds of the ball game. No score yet. Going in strong on the right side. Ball is blocked. Nice block by Middlestead on the drive by Barr. Now we got a tie-up on the floor, and Mayville will get the ball back on the alternating possession arrow. But good elevation there by Addison Middlestead, the sophomore, going up and rejecting the shot inside. No score in the game yet on your Quest Interior scoreboard. Yeah, spread the word. Anybody else that might not have been able to get in the game, it's a very limited amount of people that can get in. Mayville people had to enter in one door and the WLA people in another door, but you can watch it on RadioPlusInfo.com. Let us make sure everybody knows. Nice little pass inside, and that one is missed on the left-handed shot by Braden Ballmer. And WLA taking it the other way. Barr has it, passes it over the right side over to Ethan Cole, goes in, kicks it out left side. The official stops play. It looks like it's going to be a foul called on the Mayville Cardinals. We call that one on Zach Weiss. That is his first and the team's first. Inbounds pass over to Barr. Back on top with it is Tyler Kuski. We get a lesson how to say Kuski. I don't know how to write that out in phonetic spelling. Missed shot by Aiden Barr, and coming up with it is Middlestead. Goes right to the rack with it and puts it in for the first points of the ball game. I like the confidence of that sophomore out there. Block shot already and takes it coast to coast. Goes up and finishes the shot down to the Mayville end. They lead 2-0. Ethan Cole with the ball and misses the shot, and another rebound for Addison Middlestead. Goes in, and he's going to get caught. Well, he's going to draw the foul. He takes it along the right side, and foul's going to be called on WLA on his drive, and he's not afraid definitely to take the ball to the rack. 2 free throws now for Addison Middlestead, a 67% free throw shooter on the season. That foul was on Aiden Barr. That is his first and the team's first. A little over a minute and a half into the ball game here at Mayville High School. So 2 free throws for Addison Middlestead. First free throw is, I should say, he put in just 1 free throw as he made his shot, trying for the 3-point play. Misses the free throw off the front of the rim, though, 4-0, and it's pretty much Addison Middlestead with a lot of rebounds and all the points in the game for both teams. Drive, nice strong drive to the basket, and impressive acceleration by Traver, Hunter Traver with a basket. And 6-0 in favor of Mayville. A quick timeout taken back in 30 seconds with more boys basketball on RadioPlusInfo.com.
Jackson Call Insurance. Sharing knowledge and building trust since 1956. That's just not a tagline. That's a standard we use in every customer interaction. I'm Mitch Call. Insurance is nothing more than a piece of paper and a promise. At Jackson Call, we make sure that piece of paper covers your exposures, and the promise is we'll always be there when you need us. At Jackson Call, our solemn oath is simple. At all times, we will provide you with the most comprehensive and competitive product available for you, your family, and your business.
We are back after that WLA timeout. 6-0 the lead now for the host Mayville Cardinals on your Quest Interior scoreboard. WLA brings it up. Sam Lair with it, dribbles off to his right in the hands now of Ethan Cole. Gets cut off by the free throw line. Back over to Aiden Barr. And now in the hands of Tyler Kuski. And a foul. It's called on the Mayville Cardinals. Hunter Traver picks up the foul. That is his first, team second. Vikings will inbound, and a nice little inbounds pass, and a block maybe from behind on the shot inside by Tyler Kuski. And then a travel called on Mayville after they got the ball back, so a good job inside rejecting the shot and getting the ball back, but then a travel on their way up the court. And it's going to go back in the hands of the Vikings looking for their first points of the ball game. A little over 2 minutes into the ball game. 6-0 in favor of Mayville. Ball inbounded over to Barr. Pulls up, kind of a half hook shot about 5 feet in front of the rim. No good. Gets his own rebound, puts it back up, puts it in for the first points for the Vikings. Nice job sticking with it for Aiden Barr to get his first points for the Vikings. Middlestead, nice pass inside. Gets it into his teammate Zach Weiss. And he's going to get fouled on the shot, but a nice find by Middlestead. Nice player, does everything out there. Looking for his teammates. Not just looking for his own points. And 2 free throws now for Zach Weiss. His free throws up, and that is a little too strong. Off the rim and no good. Another free throw for Zach. And that one catches the front of the rim and then bounces out, and a rebound goes in the hands of Zach Posma. He'll hand it off over to Barr to bring it up now for the Vikings. Kind of draws a foul, a little hesitation move, and then he goes right at Braden Vollmer, and Vollmer is going to pick up a foul on this one. A little change of speed and good footwork there by Aiden Barr to draw the foul. That's the first foul on Braden Vollmer. So WLA with the basketball. Ethan Cole looking for his first basket. Back over to Barr, puts up a three-pointer and no good. Getting the rebound is Addison Middlestead. Right away, he just kind of lowers his head and heads up the court. Weiss has it. Gives it over to Traver with the left hand. Goes in the lane and goes up strong. And let's see if they're going to call a foul or a tie-up on the ball on his drive to the basket. A couple of Vikings that he had to go against. And looks like it's going to be a foul and 2 free throws now for Hunter Traver. He's got 2 points in the game, his first trip to the free throw line. Foul was called on Zach Posma. That is his first and the team's third. Both teams sitting at 3 team fouls. Front of the rim and spills off to the right of the rim. No good. Traver with another free throw and trying to get off 6 right now. They've been stuck on 6 for a few minutes. Next free throws up and that is nothing but net. He's now got 3 points in the ball game. 7-2 the lead for the Mayville Cardinals. Well, full court pressure action now going on by Mayville, and they force a turnover. Cross court pass by Hunter Traver trying to find his teammate over there, Sam Lair. And they ends up throwing it out of bounds. The pass by Aiden Barr. So now is Traver along the left side. Back up near half court. Vollmer dribbles off to his right. And we've got an offensive foul, maybe a holding foul according to the official out there. Let's see what that's going to be called on. They're going to call that is the second foul on Zach Weiss. His second and the team's 4th foul. Aiden Barr brings it up now for the Vikings to set things up. Man-to-man defense by the Cardinals here in the early going. Here goes Ethan Cole along the baseline, but good footwork cutting him off and knocking the ball out of his hands. And Mayville does come up with it. Good job by Mayville. Jimmy Held has it, loses it for a second, spins around, and going to be a foul on the floor on the Vikings. Good quick hands there to knock the ball out of the hands of Ethan Cole, and then even harder scramble to go get the basketball. So another foul on WLA. That is on Sam Lair. That is his first, team's 4th. Ball inbounded on the left side, going along the baseline, up the glass and in. Hunter Traver, very athletic move along the baseline. Got along the baseline, then kind of shoots out a little bit to get in front of the backboard, and he finishes. He's now got 5 points in the game, and the Cardinals are leading 9-2. Ethan Cole with the basketball, gives it over to Barr. Three-pointer on the way, and that one rattles home for Sam Lair, the freshman. Gets his team a little closer here to Mayville, now 9-5 to score in favor of Mayville. Another tough shot, but great body control on the shot by Hunter Traver. Got a body right on him over by the right block and puts it off the glass and in. He's got 7 points now, averages almost 20 points a game. In the lane with it with the left hand. No good on the shot by Ethan Cole. And rebound in the hands of Blake Schroffnagel. A common name over here in the Mayville area. Pass inside, and we're going to travel. Good job by Braden Vollmer as the ball was going right towards a couple of the WLA players, and he kind of split him and tried to get to it, but just couldn't get his footing underneath him. Ends up traveling. It'll be WLA basketball. 11-5, the lead now for Mayville, and nearly going. 13-17 left in the first half on your Quest Interior scoreboard. Good battle here between these two teams. Mayville giving a little pressure, trying to do a little trapping near half court. WLA with it, but the ball gets taken away off the fingertips and then out of bounds off the hands of Addison Middlestead. Kind of got in there, had a chance to grab it, but kind of shot off his hands and out of bounds. It'll be WLA basketball on their end line. So WLA with the basketball. Inbounds pass over to Sam Lair. Three-point shot on the way now by Gensler, and that is good by Noah Gensler, the freshman. A couple of freshmen dialing up from long range and putting it in and getting their team back in it. Just a three-point lead for Mayville. Nice run here by the Vikings. Middlestead has it by the free throw line between the legs, gives up his dribble. Passes it over to Jimmy Held, has it along the left side. Now by the top of the key. And over the right side with it is Schroffnagel. Tough 8-foot shot, rims out, no good. Posma with a rebound, gives it up over to Ethan Cole. And he's going to go right to the rack with it, and that one no good. Some shots being kind of changed by the challenges inside by Mayville, and here we go the other way. Traver goes up, hands the ball off over to Addison Middlestead, and he finishes. He's got 6 points. Traver now with 7 points, all 13 of the points. Posma going in along the right side, gets cut off. We're there by Aaron Anderson. 3-point shot again from the left corner now for WLA. Middlestead comes up short, getting the rebound. He is Blake Schroffnagel, pushes it up, gets it over to Jimmy Held along the right side. So Mayville has to set up in the half-court offense. I know they like to run the court, but this time they got slowed down. And looks like we are going to get a foul called on Posma. Thought he had the position over by the right block. And to the free throw line to shoot a pair will be Blake Schroffnagel, looking for his first points of the ball game. That is the 5th team foul on WLA, and the first personal foul. Say that one was on. Not sure who they're going to call that on. First free throw is good. Still a little argument on who the foul was on. First free throw is good for Schroffnagel. And one more for Blake. Gets them both to go. He's got 2 points in the game. He has his team up by 7 now, 15-8, under 12 to play in the first half of action. Because Ethan Cole along the right side gets it back out on top over to Kuski. Handball gets stripped away by Schroffnagel going the other way. They've got numbers, goes up and gets it to go. Got the steal and the basket. Defense turns into offense for Mayville, and they are now up by 9, 17-8 on your Quest Interior scoreboard. Under 11.5 to play in the first half of action here at Mayville High School. Steve Winterhack with you on RadioPlusInfo.com. Long three-point shot buried by Ethan Cole. And a timeout taken by WLA. And we're going to keep it right here. I mentioned one of our sponsors, Mayville Engineering Company, is an employee-owned manufacturing company that is highly involved and actively supports the local communities where our 16 facilities are located. Much like every successful sports team, MEC's business has been built on a foundation of teamwork and trust. NEC is proud to support our local high school teams and wishes all of the athletes and coaches every success. Good luck from your friends at Mayville Engineering Company, one of our many sponsors making our broadcast possible here tonight. Hope you're enjoying watching the video with our stream team here on RadioPlusInfo.com. A couple cameras set up. Nothing but the best. We've had a lot of success with the many games that I've worked with the stream team in the past, and the many runs that I've seen with the Waupun Warriors, a team that I covered quite a bit during their state runs. It's been fun to be part of that. 17-11 now, the lead for Mayville. 11-11 and counting down in the first half. Cardinals with the basketball. They get in the lane, kick it back out on top over to Braden Vollmer. And a drive to the basket. Kind of an awkward looking drive to the basket, but a nice finish there by Addison Middlestead. Gets it to go along that left side, about an 8-footer over there. And floating away from the basket, but put it in. Three-point basket on the other end. Sam Lair answers immediately, his second three of the game. 4-3 put in by WLA. A bit more of an outside shooting team than Mayville is. Good pass inside and a drive to the basket by Aaron Anderson. Set up nice by his teammate, but a reach-in foul, and to the free throw line to shoot a couple free throws will be Aaron Anderson, looking for his first points of the ball game. Foul on Noah Gensler, the freshman. That is just his first foul, but the team's sixth. First free throw, rims out, no good. Traver checks back in the ball game now for the Cardinals. And sitting down will be Jimmy Held. Another free throw. And for Aaron Anderson, that one is good. His first point of the ball game. 20-14 now the lead for Mayville. Down to 10.5 minutes left in the first half of action. WLA with the basketball. Posma working along that right side, but got cut off on his way to the basket. Three-point shot up now by Ethan Cole. That one is no good and goes out of bounds. It will be Mayville basketball. Kind of just shot off the right of the rim and then right out of bounds on the end line. 20-14 now in favor of Mayville. Bringing it up is Middlestead. Passes it over the right side over to Schroffnagel. Vollmer with it, working along the left side and then back out near half court. Hunter Traver with his 7 points with the basketball back out on top to Middlestead. This is by the free throw line. A little spin move to the basket, puts it up, doesn't get it in, but put back shot again for a second. Put back on the front of the rim, no good, and getting the rebound is Posma. Nice job by Middlestead getting 3 shots at it, but just couldn't get it to go. Posma has it, loses control of it. And then coming up with the basketball is Aaron Anderson. A reach-in foul is going to be called on the Vikings. Maybe a little bit of a frustration foul by WLA. And it's going to be bonus time for the rest of the half now for the Mayville Cardinals. That is the 7th team foul on WLA. Zach Posma will sit down, and checking in for him is Lucas Huygen, 6'2" junior. Anderson's free throw is off the front of the rim, off the backboard, and in. Earns himself another free throw. He's now got 2 points, both from the line in the ball game. 21-14 now the lead for the host Cardinals. And another free throw for Anderson. That is up, a little too strong. Back of the rim, no good. Getting the rebound, Noah Gensler. He'll give it off over to Ethan Cole, bringing it up in a hurry, and kicks it out left side, back out of top, and three-pointer on the way, and that's no good for Gensler. Couple guys from WLA fighting over it amongst each other on the floor. And finally, ball is tossed out, and coming up with it is Cole. Goes in strong on the left side, puts it in. Nice strong shot by Ethan Cole. A scramble for the basketball. He comes up with it, goes down the lane, puts it in, and gets fouled. He'll go to the line to try to complete the three-point play. Definitely something Marty Nell wants to see get his scoring leader going here. He's got 5 points, going for 6 at the free throw line. He's a 77% free throw shooter. Lefty puts it up, back of the rim, no good. Good elevation. Schroffnagel's got some hops. Went up and got that rebound. Three-pointer right in front of me from the right corner. Up, and that is good for the junior. Braden Vollmer buries it from the right corner. And now Mayville leads by 8, 24-16, but answered right away by the hot hand of Sam Lair, the freshman, with his third three of the ball game, has his team back within 5, 24-19. Over halfway through the first half of action. Mayville with the ball just inside the free throw line, putting it up. Nice shot there by Hunter Traver. And we've got a timeout on the court with 8:43 left, back in 30 seconds with more boys basketball on RadioPlusInfo.com.
I'm not ready for Christmas this year.
All the decorating, cooking, and shopping to be done.
We don't have time to elf around. We got to get down to Camera Casino where they got something for everyone on our list.
Cameras, accessories, prints, and photo gifts. Wow, we can get all our shopping done right there and fast. Do you think they have reindeer wash there too?
I'm getting too old for this.
Happy holidays from Camera Casino, now open every day through Christmas.
Welcome back to Mayville High School. Good action back and forth. WLA just kind of trying to stay in the ball game, and some hot shooting from a couple freshmen. 3 threes put in by Sam Lair, and also another 3 by Noah Gensler, both freshmen. Also Ethan Cole throws in a one from behind the arc, 2 in the ball game. So they're trying to stay in from a long distance. They got the ball back. They're down with it within 7 now, 26-19 with 8:35 and counting down. Physical action in there, and there's going to be a travel called on the drive by Ethan Cole. Looked like he kind of got both his feet down at the same time and didn't try to pivot on it at all, but gets called for the travel. Mayville gets the ball back with a 7-point lead. Jimmy Held has it top of the key over to Schroffnagel. Some action away from the corner, maybe a 3-second violation possibly in the lane. Yep, a 3-second violation called on Mayville. We are going the other way. Vikings again, another opportunity to try to tighten this game up just a little bit. So Aiden Barr brings it up. Little dribbles up there, finally hands it off over to Sam Lair, going in hard on the right side, but some contact there, and then a player on the ground, and a travel will be called on WLA in the hands of Lucas Weigand under there. And he gets called for a travel. So Mayville with the ball in that 7-point lead. Hunter Traver with it by the free throw line. Going along the baseline, stopping, elevating, and a nice looking shot there by Jimmy Held. Kind of going strong along the baseline, just elevates above everybody and puts it in from about 2 feet out on the left side. Barr with a basketball and gets it underneath the hoop, and a travel is going to be called on Noah Gensler, the freshman. Numerous travels so far on the Vikings, just not getting in the right rhythm and traffic in there, and Gensler gets called for the travel. So turnover going back in the hands of the Cardinals. Leading now by 9, 28-19. Checking back in the game for the Vikings is Tyler Kuski. And sitting down will be Gensler. Some nice little younger players here on the court for WLA, and that's Coach Marty Nell wants to get those guys just used to the faster pace of varsity level. And they've been doing pretty good. 9 points for freshman Sam Lair in the ball game. Shot inside, and that comes up a little short on the take by Traver. And a tie-up, and it'll be WLA basketball. 28-19 in favor of the host Mayville Cardinals on your Quest Interiors scoreboard. 7:23 left in the first half. If you're enjoying watching the game on RadioPlusInfo.com, Steve Winterhack sitting in for Nick Rush tonight. Going in strong on the right side, and no block on the drive in by Aiden Barr, and Mayville hit it out of bounds. No foul on the play. And it will remain Viking basketball. They'll inbound on their baseline. Ethan Cole with the inbounds pass, gets it back out on top over to Barr. Cross-court pass down to the right corner with it is Cole. Yeah, nice job being cut off along the baseline by Bushke. Three-pointer up now for Barr, and that is nothing but nets. Raining threes for WLA. He's got to take care of things defensively. Pass up the court. Hunter Traver trying to find his teammate up the court with Brad Bushke, not ready for the pass, and Kind of saw an opening for him to go to the hole with it, but it just kind of goes right by him as he didn't see the pass coming. It'll be WLA's basketball with an opportunity to make this game just a little bit tighter. Down by 6 now, 28-22 on your Quest Interior scoreboard. Not a bad place to call the game from, right along court side, about the third row. Three-pointer from the left corner is up. That misses everything. Then a battle for the basketball tied up, and it will be Mayville's basketball. An air ball from the left corner on the shot by Zach Posma. Down to 6:41 and counting down in the first half. Mayville up by 6, 28-22. Cardinals with the basketball. Middlestead has a little spin off to his left, puts up a 6-footer, rims out, no good. And getting the rebound is Ethan Cole, bringing it up. Stops by the free throw line, spins around, and is going to get it back out on top over to Barr. Launches up a 3, no good. And Mayville comes up with a rebound. Rebound in the hands now of Jimmy Held, pushing it up. And gets it up pass as well. Good hustle there by Traver on the overthrown pass, and he gets over there and gets it, but then throws up an air ball himself. WLA gets it back. Aiden Barr with it, passes it over left side over to Kuski. It's cut off about 10 feet from the basket. Barr has it again. Back out on top with it as Ethan Cole launches up a long 3 and rattles it in for his 8th point of the ball game, his second 3 of the game, and he has got his team back within 3. Here come the Vikings. Jimmy Held has it on the left side, and the ball gets tapped on his cross-court pass, and in the hands of Ethan Cole going up, and they're going to call an offensive foul. A little out of control was Ethan Cole going to the basket. Thought they might get him for a travel along the way, but it looks like they might call him for a foul on that approach to the basket. So Mayville will get the ball back, but a big opportunity there for the game to get really tight. Only a 3-point lead for Mayville. They've been up by 9 points already in this game. A good comeback here by WLA. Goes Traver along the right side, pulls up, 15-footer right side is no good. And getting the rebound is Ethan Cole, getting double teamed right now in a little bit of trouble, but gets it out over to Sam Lair to bring it up. And Posma has it over on the right side, and an offensive foul on him as he did lower his shoulder coming in on the left side, and Mayville takes the charge. WLA fans not happy about that, but he did lower the shoulder into him, and that's kind of an indicator right there for the officials to make their job a little bit easier. Again, some opportunities there for WLA, just not converting on their end. Maybe tie this ball game up or take the lead. Middlestead gets the ball knocked away. Nice job by Posma to come up with it. Gets knocked out of his hands and gets it over to Ethan Cole. Kicks it out right side. Back over to Cole again. Three-pointer is no good. A battle for the basketball, and it's going to go off the hands of Posma out of bounds. It will be Mayville basketball. It's turned into a real nice game here. Just a 3-point lead. Like I said, WLA has had their opportunities to get back in this ballgame. Only down by 3 now. See if they got another stop in them right now. Braden Vollmer with it. Dribbles off to his left. Kicks it out left side over to Held. And a travel called on Vollmer. Which I think is the right call. Kind of hesitated on passing the ball over. It comes close. And Coach Zack Yohn's not agreeing with that with the officials, but can't look like that to me. I think they got it right on that one. Not an official, never claimed to be. The broadcast buddy Randy Armgard has done that, especially in baseball. A lot of officiating and never get on the referees. It's a hard job out there, and a lot of things going on in the fast-paced game of basketball. 28-25 in favor of the Mayville Cardinals. And right now, a chance to tie it up. Front of the rim, no good on the 3-point attempt by Barr. Mayville gets the long rebound. Bringing it up is Vollmer. Pulls up, 10-footer off the backboard, no good. And goes back in the hands of Traver. Long shot from the left side, back of the rim, no good on the miss by Middlestead. And chasing down the rebound, he is Tyler Lofton, but ball tossed away in the hands of Traver. And I think we are going to see a timeout taken by the Mayville Cardinals. Back in 30 seconds with more boys basketball action on RadioPlusInfo.com.
This holiday, experience the joy of a new vehicle and drive home the season's best savings. The Chevy Employee Discount is available to everyone. You pay what we pay and not a cent more, and that's on top of other offers. See some red, save some green, and get more for your trade at Holiday.
When I come into Holiday, I feel like I'm getting the best deal I possibly can without even trying. The culture definitely revolves around the customer.
Shop the year-end sale. Find your holiday joy and discover the difference at Holiday Automotive, Fond du Lac.
It's worth the trip.
We are back at Mayville High School. Steve Witterhack with you on RadioPlusInfo.com. We've been stuck at 28-25 for a while. Many opportunities for the Vikings to get within a point, maybe tie up this ball game, but just turned back by the Cardinals every trip down the court. Cardinals with it, trying to extend their lead. Nice pass inside into Addison Middlestead. He's now got 10 points in the ball game. He's got some hops on him too, just kind of spins in the air and puts it in. Here goes Barr, strong on the right side, comes up short on his shot. Rebound in the hands of Jimmy Held. He'll push it up now for the Cardinals. Vollmer in the corner gets it back on top. Middlestead has it. It's kind of around the horn right now for the Cardinals. Vollmer kind of hesitates, real tough, about 12-foot shot straight away and getting the rebound. And it looks like a twisted ankle. Schroffnagel going down, holding his ankle right now for the Mayville Cardinals. Immediately grabbing his ankle, and WLA has the basketball. They trail by 5, 30-25, but the trainer heading out. And let's take a 30-second injury timeout right now and come back with more boys basketball after this on RadioPlusInfo.com.
In business for over 90 years, Musa Sheet Metal. Since 1928, Musa Sheet Metal Company of Oshkosh has had a commitment to quality and customer service second to none. They've remained true to that commitment and made it their prime focus. Their mission? To create a quality product for a fair price while maintaining the integrity that's made the company last so long. So whether you're looking for architectural sheet metal, industrial ventilation, or more, go to musasheetmetal.com. And remember, if it's metal, it's Musa.
Hey, I'm Kat, alternative sports junkie and champion surgeon wrestler. I do a lot of crazy things. So when I apply for a loan, it needs to be easy. That's why I choose Fond du Lac Credit Union.
Apply online with Fond du Lac Credit Union.
You need help?
Yeah, we are back at Mayville High School. Steve Witterhack with you. Don't like to see that. A player going down the first half here, and that is the right ankle of Blake Schroffnagel. Saw it right in front of me, that ankle turn. And he's being helped off the court, not putting any weight on that whatsoever. So, like I said, you hate seeing that in any athlete from either team. And it is WLA's basketball. Another opportunity to get closer in this ball game, just down by 5, 30-25. And WLA will inbound at half court. Aiden Barr has it out on top. Gets it off over to Sam Lair. In the hands now of Ethan Cole, drives in the lane, kicks it out to the left side, and Barr will launch up a three, no good. Middlestead goes up high above the rim and grabs that for the rebound. Middlestead brings it up now for Mayville. Down to the right corner with it is Traver. And Posma possibly going to get called for a foul kind of on that left block, or right block over there, kind of tried to cut right in front of Aaron Anderson. He's going to get another foul called on him. That is, I believe, the 9th or 10th team foul. So 2 free throws the rest of the way now for Mayville for the last 3-11. And that will be the 3rd personal foul on Zach Posma. Anderson's first free throw is good. He's 3 for 5 from the line so far. All of his points from the charity stripe. Posma will sit down. Coming in for him, he is Lucas Wigan. And also checking the game is Tyler Kuski. 6-point lead opened up now by the Cardinals. And Anderson tries to add to it. Back of the rim, no good. And Middlestead goes up, almost gets the rebound over the top of the player, but finally taken by Cole in the hands now of Aiden Barr. Passes it left side. Here goes Lair. Tried to go along the baseline, but gets cut off. Pass inside, and that's off the fingertips of Kuski and picked up by Jimmy Held. Pushes it up court. Ballmer has it. Top of the key with it now is Jimmy Held. Traver now with the left hand goes in the lane, goes up past everybody, about 3 defenders, gets fouled on his way to the basket, puts it in. And we'll go to the free throw line to shoot one. quick guy off the dribble. He just takes you in a hurry, and before you can even react to it, he's already passed you, and that's what he did there, and opens up an 8-point lead now, 33-25 with 2:45 left in favor of Mayville. Travers free throw, that just crawls over the rim, his second free throw make. He's now got 12 points in the ball game here in the first half. 34-25, just kind of goes back and forth, and those 3-point shots kind of keep WLA in it. It's going to be a reach-in foul, and Traver maybe tweaking his ankle a little bit, kind of comes out of that and holding his left ankle, but he's still walking around yet, so that's good to see. That was going to be called on Braden Vollmer. That is his second, the team's sixth. And coming out of the game will be Vollmer. Checking in for him will be Alex Borkenhagen. 6-foot senior. Barr with it. Kicks it out right side over to Ethan Cole. And a three-pointer up now by Kuski, and he puts it in from the left side. His first points of the ball game. They said those three-pointers kind of an equalizer in keeping the Vikings in the ball game. They're down by 6 now. Middlestad has it. Gets it back over to Borkenhagen. Back over to Hell. Down to the right corner with it is Middlestad. And really using that pivot foot and getting the rebound. Nice rebound, just not a good finish on the putback shot by Anderson. Middlestad gets his hands on it. Mayville doing a good job on the offensive glass, getting some second and third looks. Traver has it top of the key, gets it knocked out of his hands, has to go down and get it, dribbles again, goes up, and I think he's going to get called for an offensive foul as he totally runs over Ethan Cole. Not a hard decision there by the official that was right there, but athletic play by Traver, but definitely runs over Ethan Cole, and he's going to get called for an offensive foul. Andrew Tome, the 5'10 junior, getting his first action of the ball game, checking in the game now for the Cardinals. 34-28, the lead now for Mayville on your Quest Interior scoreboard. WLA trying to tighten this game up just a little bit more, down by 6. Barr passes it out, gets it up to Cole out on top. Sam Lair passes up the three-point look, and again another fumbled ball by Kuski. We got a tie-up, and possession arrow is pointing toward WLA. 1:34 left in the half. WLA keeps possession of the basketball. They'll inbound on their end line. Cole lobs the ball into Barr near half court. And with it now is the freshman Sam Lair. Goes Cole. They're doing a good job on making them work, but a nice three-point shot by Aiden Barr. Gets that one to go. His second three of the ball game. He's got 8 points. It has his team back within 3 just like that. 34-31. Goes Jimmy Hell to the lane, about a 5-6 footer straight away. Just goes up with the right hand and finishes. Held with his 4th point of the ball game. Has Mayville back up 36-31. Barr gets the ball over to Lair. Long three-pointer on the way, and that is nothing but net for Ethan Cole. His 3rd three of the ball game. He's got 11 points. Has his team within 2. Middlestad tries to go in along the left side, but loses control of the basketball with 44 seconds left. And WLA making a run here. Definitely with the momentum going their way right now. Middlestad will sit down. Checking back in will be Brad Bushke. Nice job by WLA. I know they were definitely the three-point shooting team. You don't see anything like that out of the Cardinals, really. They're more or less take it right to the hole and elevate and make baskets. But WLA, they can get you from downtown. Kind of a running, tough shot there on the right side. Getting the rebound on the weak side, putting it up and in is Lucas Weigand. He's tied it up at 36 apiece. We got a ball game here in Mayville. 25 seconds and counting down in the first half. Held with it. He's got 3 of the Vikings around and kicks the ball back out over to Borkenhagen. Back on top with it now is Anderson. Down to 14 seconds left. WLA fans making some noise now in the bleachers right behind me. But a 14-foot shot straight away, no good. Getting the rebound and putting it back up and missing the shot was Bushke, but still in the hands of Mayville. Clock runs out, and what a first half here at Mayville High School. A couple of nice sizable leads by Mayville, but gritty performance by WLA the last couple of minutes, and they've tied it up at 36 apiece. And we'll come back with our halftime highlights and look at what happened in that first half, brought to you by Holiday Automotive and also by Taco Bell. That's coming your way in just 3 minutes on RadioPlusInfo.com.
We've got an extremely strong board of directors that sets the tone for the organization, as well as independent ownership. Very unique for an organization of our size to really be owned by one family.
As the bank grew, our lending limits grew, and so we were able to address a lot of the needs of companies, newer companies. I would say we focused more on smaller family-owned businesses at that time. I would say a strong balance sheet benefits everyone, and it's not just in a bank. It's what we've recommended customers have. I think if everyone has that philosophy, they'll endure over a longer period of time. We have to have the foresight to get our customers through tough times, and all of these things are challenging because we're able to do it.
We have a strong commitment to the success of our customers and build long-term relationships. We earn our customers' trust each and every day. It is our culture, and it starts at the top with strong leadership.
So we at National Exchange Bank and Trust have the size to be able to serve all of the needs of our customers. That's very unique to be able to do that, yet retain the community bank image and culture.
Well, I think we're strong. We're going to be around, always have been.
This is for everyone who had a toasted cheddar chalupa and thought, wow, this is so good. I sure hope Taco Bell never takes it away. Because why would they do that? It's got cheddar toasted right on the shelf, for goodness sake. They wouldn't do me like that. But listen, I'm sure if for some reason it did leave the menu, they would definitely bring it back. For a limited time.
Wait, what?
The cheddar toasted shell you love is back with Taco Bell's $5 toasted cheddar chalupa box.
Dr. Shane Bauer of Bauer Chiropractic for progressive and traditional chiropractic care. If you're in pain, Bauer Chiropractic offers unique ways to provide relief for many types of pain and conditions. New to this area is MLS Class 4 cold laser therapy, which can be very effective with treating many nagging injuries such as plantar fasciitis, tennis elbow, shoulder pain, knee pain, and many others. Pain relief and prevention are 2 reasons to see Dr. Shane Bauer at 355 North Peters Avenue, Fond du Lac, or log on BauerChiroFDL.com.
Come and grow with Burke. We are a company on the move and are looking for great people that want to grow with us. Hi, I'm Mike Phelan, President and CEO at Burke, a local company that creates quality and innovative playground equipment. Our team maintains a culture of enthusiasm, innovation, and customer service. We are currently looking for full-time first and third shift manufacturing employees. Burke offers a competitive wage and benefits package, on-the-job training, and a signing bonus. Learn more about our open positions at bciburke.com. That's bciburke.com.
Welcome back to Mayville High School. I want to recognize another one of our sponsors making our broadcast here possible tonight. Are you partnered with the winning team? Be sure your Surefire Heating and Cooling is on your list and your team. Quality products, custom fit installation, money-saving maintenance plans, expertly trained technicians, 24-hour service, complete service satisfaction for a no-cost, no-obligation home analysis of your heating, cooling, and ventilation equipment. Contact the winning team at Surefire, proudly supporting community and youth athletics since 1947. SurefireInc.com. Welcome to the Holiday Automotive Halftime Show, also brought to you by Taco Bell. And we have one heck of a first half here at Mayville High School. Looked like Mayville was going to pull away and just take over in the game numerous times. They had 8-point leads. They had a couple of 9-point leads in that first half. But I tell you, the three-point shooting by WLA, the great equalizer out there, and some great defense in this end of last, like I said, minute or two of the first half. You know, shutting down Mayville a little bit towards the end. And like I said, just the 3 points raining down for the Vikings. And we are tied at 36 apiece at halftime on your Quest Interiors scoreboard. Again, just some great performances out there. Hunter Traver had most of his points in the first half of the first half with 12 points. Bad injury with about 3:34 left to the right ankle of Blake Schroffnagel. They had to carry him off the court, didn't put any weight at all on his right ankle, and it happened right in front of me. I saw him just roll that ankle off to the right, and I could just feel it because my ankles have done that probably 100 times during my basketball years, which was eons ago. But he is out of the ball game. He's going out with 4 points. Let's just take a look at the scoring for both teams. Mayville 12 points for Hunter Traver, 4 for Blake Schroffnagel, 3 points for Braden Vollmer, 4 points for Jimmy Held. Addison Middlestead really started out like a house of fire in the beginning and didn't score much in the last part of the first half, but man, he's pretty athletic and gets above the rim. Had some opportunities with a shot, a putback, another putback. Couldn't get him to go, but he ends up still with 10 points in the first half. 3 points all from the charity stripe for Aaron Anderson, and that's the scoring for the Mayville Cardinals. For the Vikings of WLA, kind of a quiet start for Ethan Cole, but man, he got heated up after that 3 threes that he got most of that happening in the last maybe 5-6 minutes of the first half. He ends up with 11 points at halftime. 8 points for Aiden Barr. And no, shooters shoot. They keep on shooting themselves out of slumps. Some misses there by Barr, but some big threes at some big times for Aiden. And he's got 8 points, 9 points for the freshman Sam Lair. He dialed it up from long distance a few times, which got his team to at least stay close in the ball game. 3 points for Noah Gensler, 2 points for Lucas Weigand, and 3 points on a 3-point basket for Tyler Kuski. And that is the scoring for both teams. I'm excited for the second half of action. This should be a fun second half here at Mayville High School. We're tied up at 36 apiece on your Quest Interior scoreboard. And this has been the Holiday Automotive and Taco Bell halftime show here at Mayville High School. Be back in just 3 minutes with more boys basketball action on RadioPlusInfo.com.
This holiday season, get more Mazda for your money, more for your trade, and drive inspired in a new Mazda CX-5 Touring with all-wheel drive for $329 per month with 0 down. Experience Team Holiday's excellent customer care in-store or from anywhere with Holiday at Home. It's online vehicle shopping simplified.
Holiday has always been a satisfying choice for me. In every car buying experience, it seems that everyone there is there to help you.
Discover the difference during the season of inspiration at Holiday Mazda, Fond du Lac.
Hi everyone, I'm Josh Schneider with Silica for Your Home. We get innovative products in every day at Silica. I think one of the coolest things we have right now is something we don't even sell, our new digital price tags. We know you're busy, so these tags do the shopping for you. They search the internet twice a day, and if they find a product at a lower price, it automatically changes the Silica price. Shop Silica for the best sales, service, and pricing every day. So come on in and check them out. We hope to see you soon.
Hey, I'm Kat, alternative sports junkie and champion surgeon wrestler. I do a lot of crazy things. So when I apply for a loan, it needs to be easy. That's why I choose Fond du Lac Credit Union.
Apply online with Fond du Lac Credit Union.
You need help?
Signature Homes was founded about 25 years ago. Shortly after we started our real estate business, we realized there was a need for new construction. So many times we're out showing property to buyers and they aren't finding what they're looking for. And if we can't find them what they're looking for, we need to have another option. And so we started to customize homes and really make them specific to the customer's needs. That model has grown over the years. We started with building just a few homes and now we're building 30, 35 homes a year. We have showrooms in all of our locations. If you just want to walk in and learn more about our building company, we can do that.
What's the problem? I can't decide which kind of cactus spread I want.
Take them all.
Take them all. I hate it when he's right.
Pizza Ranch. There's so much to love.
And we are back at Mayville High School. Steve Witterhack with you. What an exciting first half of action. Like I said a couple times, looked like Mayville was going to run away with the game early a couple times in the game. But I said the three-point shooting, I didn't even really add up the amount of three-point shots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 three-point baskets made by WLA. Don't have to make as many baskets when you're making them from downtown to stay in a ball game, and that's what WLA did. Plus, they put kind of turned the screws a little bit on Mayville defensively and challenging everything. They got in a bit of foul trouble, which looked like that was going to hurt them a little bit more than it did, but actually just a nice last 3-4 minutes of that first half by WLA to get back in this game. And I'm looking forward to a exciting second half of action. We did notice, it was pointed out to me, that Blake Schroffnagel, who had his ankle taped up pretty tight to go into this ball game, turned it, but he was out there and warming up here in the second half. Not on the court right now, but we might see him on the court. I can kind of relate to that. The ankle, it was kind of like that too. Kind of roll it. If you just kept on walking it off a little bit, you could get back out and play that same game. Now being an older man is kind of paying for it now. A pass inside into Middlestead off the pass by Hunter Traver. Kind of behind him and couldn't haul it in. Goes out of bounds. It'll be WLA basketball. And not only tied this game up, but now an opportunity to take the lead in the ball game. Barr brings it up over half court now for the Vikings. Going to crossover dribble and scramble for the ball, and chasing it down is Ethan Cole. Gets it back over to Tyler Kuski. Back on the top with it is Sam Lair. And he's going to get called for an offensive foul, kind of shoved off and knocked over Jimmy Held. He's kind of dribbling off to his right, and he's going to kick it off, and he kind of extended his left hand, and Mr. Held went flying on the floor. All, I'm sure, from that push on that, but you got to sell it too. Just a little over a half minute into the ball game. Mayville with the basketball, we're trying to get the lead back. All tied again at 36 apiece, and they are not taking care of the basketball. Middlestead trying to find Traver and kind of return the favor with a bad pass, and that goes out of bounds, and it'll be WLA basketball again, looking for that lead that we have not seen here in this ball game at all. Mayville jumped out to that 6-0 lead and had never been behind in the game. Little running shot, and that is no good by Sam Lair. Comes up short. Jimmy Held gets the rebound, pushes it up court over to Middlestead. Middlestead will get it back, dribble off to his right, and pass it over to Held. Back out on top with it is Zach Weiss. Kind of working it around the horn right now out on the perimeter. Middlestead, a little crossover dribble, and it's going to be another foul, offensive foul. I'm going to say maybe clearing out, and not happy is Zack Yohn, right by the official that called it. Doesn't want to hear any of it, just walks away from him right now. And it will be WLA basketball. That is the, I guess we're going to call that one on Braden Vollmer. That is his third, team's first here in the second half. WLA again with the basketball. Here goes Lair in the lane, comes up short on his shot. Went right back at him, a little too fast, couldn't haul it in. And coming up with it are the Cardinals. Here goes Middlestead in the lane, and he's going to force the action in there. Just elevates right into a couple of the WLA players. Going to call a foul on the Vikings. And to the free throw line will be Addison Middlestead. Mayville was 7 for 13 from the line in the first half. WLA only got there one time, 0 for 1 in the first half of action. Middlestead's free throw is up and in. He's now got 11 points in the game and gets the lead back over in the hands of the Cardinals. Another free throw for Addison. It's up and rattles in, rolls around and goes in, gets them both to go. 12 points for him, 38-36 the lead now for Mayville. Just a minute and a half into the final half. Ball kicked out to the right side, three-pointer up now by Barr, a little too strong. And nice job boxing out way away from the basket as Jimmy Held gets his backside on the prospective rebounder for WLA, and they got a little frustrated back there, and it's going to be the fourth foul on Sam Lair. But a good job boxing out that far away from the basket. And Mayville will get it back, and sitting down with those 4 fouls will be Sam Lair. Mayville with the basketball, with it down to the corner as Lair gets it down along the block over to Zach Weiss. And a drive to the basket is up, and it is good for Addison Middlestead. And he came streaking down the lane. A nice pass from Weiss to find him, and he finishes off the glass and in. Now a 4-point lead for Mayville. And we've got an offensive foul. Is going to be called on Aiden Barr, lowering the shoulder. And gets called for the foul, and some fouls definitely going to not the way the Vikings want to see it, and a little frustration by Marty Nell. Both coaches a little frustrated with the officiating, but I would think that Marty Nell has a little more reason to be frustrated. His team has 4 fouls and only 1 so far on Mayville here in the second half. 4-point lead for the Cardinals. leading 40-36, and they've got the basketball. Middlestead has it down in the corner, tries to go along the baseline, spin move, pulls up, 8-footer, rattles in. That is good for Middlestead. Tough shot. He's got moves. Spin moves to his left, right, and he finishes. Just a sophomore. WLA now a 6-point hole. And a big block against the backboard. Going to call a foul on Addison Middlestead on the drive by Tyler Kuski along the right baseline. Had it pinned up against the board, but maybe a little body contact and another explanation by over to Zack Yohn's. Not agreeing with that call either. Hasn't agreed with either one of the calls on Mayville. Went to the free throw line now is Tyler Kuski. His first free throws of the ball game. First free throw's on its way, and it is nothing but net. Now 4 points in the game for Tyler. 15:22 left in the contest. That is just the first point of the second half for WLA. Next free throw up, and that one is also good for Kuski. Has his team back within 4. It's 42-38 with 15:22 left in the ball game. Checking in the game now for WLA will be Noah Walta. I think I mentioned his name, and sitting down will be Kuski after finishing those 2 free throws. Mayville now with a basketball and a 4-point lead. Middlestead brings it up along the right side of the court. Gets it back, and a little hesitation goes up, twists around, no good. Weak side rebound in the hands of Aiden Barr. Brings it up along the left side now for WLA. Bounce pass over the right side, right in front of me. It's going to be a little wide left. Air ball on the shot by Noah Walta. And Middlestead chases it down and goes up along the left side. Comes up short on the shot. A little long on the last approach from that left side. And that one comes up a little short. WLA with the basketball. 3-pointer on the way, and that is nothing but net from the left corner for Noah Gensler. His second 3 of the ball game. He's got 6 points, has his team back within a point, 42-41. Like I said, the great equalizer. The 3-point shot, 3-pointer up, and no good by Traver, and a putback shot is good by Middlestead. Having himself a nice second half. He's got 8 points already here in the second half for Mayville. Aiden Barr now with the basketball working against Volmer. Back now in the hands of Walta. Here goes Barr, and a bounce pass trying to, a tough pass inside for anyone to handle. Lucas Weigand with the intended recipient of that pass, but it kind of stayed low. He had a body right on him. And goes out of bounds. It'll be Mayville basketball. Jimmy Held has it, drives, cuts between a couple of the WLA players. A little strong on his shot, and ball finally ends up in the hands of Ethan Cole, pushing it up along the right side for WLA. Only down by 3. Middlestead reaches in, tries to tap the ball away. He's going to get called for a reach-in foul for Mayville. And ball back in the hands, staying in the hands of WLA. Inbounding will be Ethan Cole. Zach Posma checks back in, and he was nursing those 3 fouls that he has. His first action here in quite a while. Was taken out with 3 fouls earlier in the ball game, that first half. Barr gets it. They kick it out left side. 3-pointer attempt is up, and no good, and chased down by Middlestead. And Mayville holds that 3-point lead, and they've got the ball. Jimmy Held with it down in the corner. Gets it back on the top over to Middlestead. Never know where he's going to go with that ball. He's quick off the dribble. Pass down along the right baseline over to Held. Dribbles out of the corner. And gets it off to his teammate Volmer. He kind of fumbles the ball, and coming up with it is Noah Gensler. We're going the other way. WLA down by 3 with the ball. Gensler with the basketball. Back out on top over to Aiden Barr. 13-10 and counting down in the game. In front of me, 3-point shot in the way, and again, that's misses everything on the shot by Noah Walta. Doesn't hit iron on either one of those shots. Drive to the basket, tough shot, and a miss by Traver. And WLA gets the rebound right away. One and done of the Mayville Cardinals that trip down the court. I believe we've got a timeout going to be called by Marty Nell. Back in a minute with more boys basketball action on RadioPlusInfo.com.
Jackson Call Insurance. Sharing knowledge and building trust since 1956. That's just not a tagline. That's a standard we use in every customer interaction. I'm Mitch Call. Insurance is nothing more than a piece of paper and a promise. At Jackson Call, we make sure that piece of paper covers your exposures, and the promise is we'll always be there when you need us. At Jackson Call, our solemn oath is simple. At all times, we will provide you with the most comprehensive and competitive product available for you, your family, and your business.
And we are back to Mayville High School. Just a great battle going on, pretty frenetic pace, 44-41 is the lead for the Mayville Cardinals, and a timeout taken by Coach Marty Nell. Said just going back and forth right now, and all the Mayville scoring has been by one person, Addison Middlestead, with 8 points, 3 field goals, and a couple of free throws. And just 5 points scored in the second half so far. Just a little over 5 minutes into the second half of action. And WLA with a basketball, and there's just like I said, hitting them from downtown. Had 10 3-pointers in the first half, 1 in the second half. Ball gets knocked out of the hands of Posma. Back down along the block with it is Cole. And over to Ethan Cole again. Digs it out on top. Barr's going to launch up a 3, and that one comes up short. Getting the rebound, getting it blocked, though, on his putback attempt is Chop Simmons. And looks like we've got a foul. It's going to be called on the Mayville Cardinals, but a nice job getting his first action in the ball game. William Simmons on the rebound and putback, getting his first action. Saw him in the JV game. 3-pointer left corner is no good. Posma gets the rebound, working against Middlestead. Little turnaround, overshoots the shot, and Simmons gets the rebound. He misses his putback attempt. Middlestead gets the rebound. It's Middlestead and kicks it off over to the left side, over to Vollmer. Now in the hands of Weiss, puts it up. Tough shot with a body right on him, just outside the right block. Gets his first points of the ball game. Now full court pressure is going to be applied by the Mayville Cardinals. Just kind of tossing it on him right now. Ball down to Posma. Gets it over along the right side in the hands of Noah Gensler. They beat the full court pressure with a good pass up to Posma. He finds his teammate Gensler over on the right side. He gets fouled on the shot, and he'll go to the free throw line to shoot a pair. That foul will be called on Zach Weiss. That is his third and the team's fifth. First free throw for Gensler. A little wide right on that one. Misses. He's got 6 points in the game, but these are his first free throws. And good to see Blake Schroffnagel check in the ball game. Had that nasty-looking ankle sprain in the first half. It's aggravating an old injury, but he's back out there playing again. Also out on the court, Aaron Anderson for Mayville. Another free throw for Gensler. Good rotation on that one. That one looked rock solid. He's got 7 points in the game. Has his team back within 4. It's 46-42. 11:40 and counting down to the game on your Quest Interior scoreboard. All along the right block, coming up short on a little half hook shot just outside the right block was Aaron Anderson. And ball right back in the hands of the Vikings, trying to tighten it up again. Barr gets the ball over to Posma, and tough shot kind of behind the backboard a little bit on that one. Middlestead gets the rebound. And it's going to finally head up the court. Middlestead gets it back along the left side. And back over to Jimmy Held in the lane. Back out on top with it. On top of the key is Traver. Goes in with the left hand in. And boy, speed kills on that one. Just a quick taking him off the dribble. And before you knew it, he was past everybody. Gets his first points of the second half. And the ball tossed away by WLA. Not much pressure. There was some full court pressure, but really weren't really on WLA, and they just kind of tossed that one straight out of bounds. Cardinals get the ball back with a 6-point lead, 48-42, under 11 to play in the game. To the left-handed half hook shot off the glass off the rim, and that is in. Tough shot there by Aaron Anderson, getting his 5th point, his first field goal of the game. Staying in that full court pressure are the Cardinals. Posma gets it over half court, gets it over to Cole. Top of the key, down to the right corner with it is Gensler. Back on top with it, Ethan Cole. There's going to be a foul on his way to the basket. Looks like Mayville's racking up the fouls right now, and it's going to be the 6th team foul on the Mayville Cardinals with 10:29 left. Every foul after this will all be bonus. Going to call that one on Blake Schroffnagel. That is his 2nd foul, team's 6th. Inbounds pass goes into Barr. Back out on top with it is Kuski. Barr again getting it off to Kuski. Gets in the lane. And get it back out on top to Ethan Cole. Drives along the left side. Goes up with the left hand. Puts it up and in. First points of the second half by Ethan Cole. And I'm sure Coach Marty Nell would like to see him get going here in the second half. He had 11 in the first half. Just his first points here in the second half. Almost 8 minutes into the second half. Hunter Travers gets it down in the block over to Middlestead. Overshoots the shot, puts it back up, puts it in, gets fouled. Addison Middlestead having himself a nice second half. He's got 10 points and looking to make it 10 points in the second half. And trying to make it 11 on this free throw. This game for him, he's got 20 points in the game so far and got the free throw line. A 8-point lead opened up now by Mayville. Leading now 52-44, just under 10 minutes left in the ball game. And we all know from that first half that can change in a hurry. Free throw rims out. Getting the rebound is Ethan Cole. Aiden Barr brings it up now for WLA. Little crossover dribble. Finds Williams, finds Simmons along the baseline. And they're going to say it goes off from Mayville. Nobody arguing as far as players. I know Coach Zack Yohn said that he thinks that went off the foot of WLA, but none of his players are arguing that point out there right now. They were right there, so we'll definitely give them the benefit of the doubt on that. Cole will inbound the ball, gets it out near the top of the key, and kind of reaching in to try to steal that pass. Braden Vollmer ends up fouling WLA's Tyler Kuski. He's going to go to the free throw line, the first of the bonus free throws here in the second half of action, and maybe WLA can get back in from the charity stripe. Alex Borkenhagen checking in the game, and sitting down will be Braden Vollmer with his fourth foul on that one. Not much argument on that one. He definitely ran into the WLA player. I know Coach Zack Yohn is a little frustrated right now. At a 9:44 left, still an 8-point lead. And like I said, Vikings will be shooting free throws the rest of the way. 5 fouls on the Vikings so far in the second half. First free throw, gets that one to go. Husky is 3 for 3 from the line. Earns himself another free throw. Has his team back within 7, 52-45 on your Quest Interior scoreboard. The free throw on the way, and that is also good. It's an all 4 here in the second half. A 6-point lead for Mayville. They've got the ball. Addison Middlestead brings it up. Gets it over to Hunter Traver. And Middlestead kind of spins around to his left, and going to be 2 free throws for Middlestead. Kind of turned around and wasn't going to knock over Simmons over there. Kind of ran right into him and didn't really budge at all, but we call that one on Simmons, his first foul. He's a force inside, a big body in there, and he's a great job rebounding. Saw him in the JV game like I mentioned before. Just a freshman out there, but the body of a senior. First free throw is good for Middlestead. Another free throw for Addison is on its way, and now that one rims out no good, and Simmons with a rebound. The Vikings trailing by 7, 53-46, under 9.5 to play in the ball game. 3-pointer on the way, and that one rims out no good. On the shot by Cole. Chasing on the rebound is Middlestead, then he gets knocked out from behind, out of bounds off from WLA. Zach Weiss checking in the ball game now for the Cardinals. And sitting down will be Middlestead, taking a little break. He's always in action out there. That's a very mobile guy. Ball knocked out of the hands on the inbounds pass, but Mayville somehow gets it back. Travers goes on the right side, Traver misses his shot on the right side, then gets knocked out of bounds off from WLA. Some awkward-looking moments here. Different crazy plays. The pretty fast-paced action here to try to keep up with these two teams. Just going at it hard here at Mayville High School, but the Cardinals with the basketball. Pull-up shot is no good by Schroffnagel. And taken now by Aiden Barr, bringing it up right up the middle of the court. Is by the free throw line and comes up short on his shot. Getting the rebound is Borkenhagen. And he'll hand it off over to his point guard, Hunter Traver, to bring it up. Passes left side. Thought about a three-point shot. Schroffnagel has it down to the corner. Back out on top with it now is Traver. Down to the right corner with it is Borkenhagen. Goes in off the dribble and kind of a forced shot there, and ends up somehow almost getting his own rebound, but is behind the backboard. Throws it right into the back of the backboard, which is out of bounds. And it will be WLA basketball. Not the most comfortable seats. I just kind of feel like I'm getting tilted back here the whole time. It'll be a nice long ride back to Wapond. I have to stretch out a little bit. Put a heating pad on my back for just sitting here watching the game. 8:20 left, and then we've got travel is going to be called on Aiden Barr as he drove along the right side. 8:19 left in the game. Mayville still holding on to a 53-46 lead on your Quest Interior scoreboard. Middlestead checks back in the ball game, bringing it up now for Mayville. Has it near top of the key, working against Simmons. Little crossover dribble and throws it right in the hands of Aiden Barr. Bringing it up along the right side, dodging a few of the Mayville defenders along the way. Sam Lair, he's been sitting out for a while with those 4 fouls, and then kind of had to pick up that back foot. He's going to pass it to his teammate that was kind of back cutting along the right baseline. A good defense by Mayville to step in front of that pass, and then he ends up dragging that pivot foot. And the ball goes back in the hands of the Mayville Cardinals. Down right in front of the basket, left-handed shot with Simmons on his hip. Aaron Anderson, strong move with the left hand, puts it in for Mayville. Has his team up by 9 now, 55-46. Under 7:40 and counting down in the ball game. 3-point shot in the way, rims out no good. Can't get him to go as much as they did in the first half for WLA. Cole misses the 3-point shot. Overshot on by Anderson on the right side on that end of the court. Right now the track meet is on. Left-handed shot is up. It is good by Ethan Cole. Can't give 3 points from behind the arc. He's going to try to get it the old traditional way. 2-point shot and goes to the free throw line to try to complete the 3-point play. And it was off to the races as soon as he got that ball down on the Mayville side. Just took it up with the left hand, drew the foul, finished. And that is the first personal foul on Borkenhagen, but the 8th team foul on the Mayville Cardinals. 1 free throw for Ethan Cole. Free throw is up, and it is nothing but net. He's now got 16 points in the game, has his team back within 6. It's 55-49 on your Quest Interior scoreboard. Down along the block with it is Anderson, gets it back out on top, and a 3-pointer on the way comes up short of the shot by Jimmy Held. And getting the rebound is Sam Lair. Pushes it up court over to Barr. Cross-court pass over to Simmons, goes up, and a little half-hook shot up. No good. Getting the rebound, though, was Tyler Kuski. His first regular 2-point field goal puts it in. And here comes WLA again, only down by 4. They were down by 9. 55-51, the lead for Mayville. Going in along the right side is Weiss. 3-point shot on the way, and that is good for Blake Schroffnagel. Big basket there for Mayville, going up now by 7, 58-51. And we are going to take a break, a timeout on the court. Be back in just 30 seconds with more boys basketball on RadioPlusInfo.com.
This holiday, experience the joy of a new vehicle at the season's best savings. Lock in 0% Ford credit financing. Stack it with generous bonus cash, plus beefy trade assistance, and enjoy no payments for 90 days on Ford SUV favorites. See some red, save some green, and get more for your trade at Holiday.
Holiday was a really satisfying choice.
Our best interests are put first, and I think that's the true essence of great customer service, and Holiday does that.
Find yours and discover the difference at Holiday Ford, Fond du Lac.
Well, we are back at Mayville High School. Steve Winterhack with you. 6:36 left in the game. Like I said, WLA he's just a few 3-point shots away, and they can do it for making this game close. Tighten it up. It was a 9-point game. Now a 7-point lead. For a big basket before that timeout by Blake Schroffnagel. Vikings with the basketball. We'll crossover, pass over to Sam Lair. Back on the top over to Barr. Setting things up again for WLA, directing traffic. Trying to find his teammate Ethan Cole streaking through the lane. He does have it out near top of the key. And gets it back over to Sam Lair. Barr has it top of the key. Good job by Mayville getting out and defending out there on the perimeter with some of the trouble with that first half. Cole has it behind the back, goes to the rack, puts it up and puts it in. What a move, what a shot by Ethan Cole. Has his team within 5 now. He's going to get it in there some way, one way or another. Started out that left elbow and just behind the back, and he'll spin move and a little running shot from 5 feet out and finishes. Mayville with the basketball, holding on to a 5-point lead. Schroffnagel has it back at the top of the key to Jimmy Held. Back over to Schroffnagel by the free throw line. Weiss with the ball. Here goes Middlestead working against Cole over on that right side. Fadeaway shot, no good. Getting the rebound is Ethan Cole. Here goes WLA again with a chance to tighten it up. Posma gets it underneath the basket and misses the shot. Maybe got bumped a little bit on the shot, but no call. And misses a big basket that WLA could have used right there to get maybe within 3 points at that time. So Mayville gets the ball back, hanging on to that 5-point lead. They find Middlestead underneath the basket, gets it off to his teammate Weiss. Back up top to Schroffnagel and Hunter Traver with the basketball. Under 5 to play in the game. Mayville leading 58-53 on your Quest Interior scoreboard. Middlestead will bring it out and run some clock off right now for the Cardinals. Something you haven't seen them really do this game, but that's the time of the game where you get this clock to run down. Little hesitation. Here goes Traver, flips it up, and he's going to get called for the offensive foul. The ball does go in. I think they're going to wave that basket off. Very athletic play there by Hunter Traver, but he gets called for the offensive foul. No basket, and WLA will get the ball back, only trailing by 5 with 4:41 left in the ball game. I think this is going to be a crazy last 4:41 of the game. Looking forward to this. This is why I do these games. That's why I go and do high school sports, for games just like this. Seen plenty of them in my many years doing games, and WLA going to the basket. A block shot by Zach Weiss as Cole goes to the ground, knocks it out of bounds. And Marty Nell may be thinking it might have been a little body action on that one, but gotta let him play once in a while too out here. Barr with it, gets the ball over to Lair, around his back, and retains possession of the ball. Going along the right side is Ethan Cole. A little crossover, and then a bad pass. Throws it out of bounds, trying to find his teammate Aiden Barr down in that left corner on a cross-court pass, but that was right in line with that pass, and he just shot it right out of bounds. Just off the mark. So the opportunity is there for WLA. We got a stoppage of play. Not sure what's going on here exactly, but the officials stopping action, and looks like we're ready to play again with 4:14 left. I thank our many sponsors: Jackson Call, Edward Jones, National Exchange Bank and Trust, Hoppers, Baker's Cheese, Freedom and Stone, and a shot is good. This is, I looked away for Mayville. They put it in and a foul. So the shot put in by Braden Volmer. Just his 5th point of the ball game, that gets fouled on the shot, and is going to the free throw line now to complete the 3-point play. A big basket there for Mayville, leading now 60-53 with 4:06 left in the ball game. Yeah, one of those games can't take your eyes off the court. Things happen that time. That's what happened there. Made the basket and made the free throw. 6 points in the game, but those are his biggest 3 points of the ball game, putting his team up by 8, 61-53 with 4:06 left in the game. Vikings with the basketball. Barr brings it over half court, dribbles off to his right, gets it back out to Ethan Cole. Takes it in the lane, dump pass inside to Palsma, but there's a cut back, and he's going to get, he gets out of the lane, 3-pointer up, and that is too strong, and a rebound hauled in by Mayville's Jimmy Held on a long rebound attempt. Held has the basketball down to 3:38 left here in the ball game. Goes Middlestead, a little Euro step to the basket. A little jab step to the left, goes right with it, and finishes. Middlestead having himself a heck of a ball game. Got 23 points in the game now for Mayville. That's confirmed on the score. I like those places that have the points up there on the scoreboard. I got to see if we can get those in some of the other places that I go to. I'm sure they're not cheap. Nice drive to the basket. Strong move by Aiden Barr, getting his first points of the second half. And now his team only trails by 8, 63-55, just under 3 minutes to play in the contest. Jimmy held with it, passes left side over to Middlestead in the lane with it. Anderson passes it back out, back in the hands of Middlestead. I'm used to seeing him not drive into the basket, and then he tries to get it into his teammate Blake Schroffnagel was going along the baseline underneath the basket, but it goes off his fingertips as that ball was tipped on the way over there. And WLA will get the ball back. Trailing by 8 now, 63-55. Start making some things happen. We got a timeout taken by Coach Marty Nell, and we'll be back in 1 minute with more boys basketball action on RadioPlusInfo.com.
It is a great time to sell. To see interest rates as affordable as they are, home values are still on the rise, but consistent. And if you thought your house wasn't worth listing for sale, I think you need to think twice about it and get a consultation from one of our agents. We do have a free service where we come out and we take a look at your house and we tell you what we think it would sell for. Knowing what your house is worth is very important, but knowing what your goals are even more important. And we would like to sit down and talk more about your story, about why you're selling, and then finding out what we think it should sell for.
Team on top of the game for screen printing, custom awards, signage, and embroidery is Hoppers. Hoppers Silk Screen and All-Star Trophy, located in the heart of Fond du Lac, can custom print to 1 shirt or 1,000. Pick from Under Armour, Gildan, Nike, and more. Choose your school for a custom one-of-a-kind look. Need banners, signage, or vehicle wrap? The team at Hoppers does it all. Hoppers Silk Screen and All-Star Trophy at the corner of Main and Merrill, Fond du Lac. Get more now at hopperware.com. That's hopperware.com.
Well, welcome back to Mayville High School. 63-55 now, the lead for Mayville. Let's have WLA starts hitting those long-range bombers. Change things in a hurry here. We're down to 2:34 and counting down in the ball game. Ball passed over to Cole along the left elbow, and then there's going to be a foul as he forces the issue. Probably a good move on that. Good free throw shooter, and do some scoring with the clock stopped at 2:29. So that is it'll be 2 free throws the rest of the way. It's double bonus time for the Vikings. So 2 free throws for Ethan Cole. Lefty puts it up and can't get that one to go. Need them all right now when you're down by 8 with 2.5 minutes left in the game. Tyler Kuski checks back in the ball game. Also checking in Braden Vollmer for the Mayville Cardinals. The free throw for Ethan Cole, and that rattles in. He's now got 19 points in the game, a little under his 26.2 he has on the season, but we got a ways to go yet. 2:23 and counting down the game. Middlestead in the lane with it, gets it back out on top over to Anderson. Back to Middlestead, over to Vollmer on the right side, and ball knocked loose. Here goes Sam Lair along the right side, and he's going to get fouled up from behind. Looks like Jimmy Held. They're going to call him for a foul as I tell you, these are some athletic guys for Mayville. There's athletes on both sides of the ball, but they got some guys that can get off the ground, and not a real tall player, but he went up there and pinned that one against the backboard. And they're going to call him for a foul, and to the free throw line now to shoot a pair will be Sam Lair. Big free throws here for WLA with 2:11 left. They're down by 7. Free throws up, and that is no good. The free throw for the freshman Sam Lair. 3 threes in the first half, nothing here in the second half. Looking to put one in and tighten the game up just a little bit more at the free throw line. Ball is up, that's too strong, and Middlestead goes up and gets the rebound. To bring it up now for the Mayville Cardinals. Middlestead with it, gives up his dribble and throws the ball out of bounds. Going to try to throw it cross court over to Braden Vollmer, but just at that time, Vollmer starts cutting towards the basket, so it went way over his head, out of bounds. Another break here for WLA, trying to tighten this game up. 63-56 on your Quest Interior scoreboard in favor of Mayville. And a heck of a game here in the Flyway Conference tonight. Nick Rush told me, asked me to do this game tonight. All right, volunteered for it. It's going to be a good game, and a travel actually called on the way to the basket on Aiden Barr. It'll be Mayville basketball. Some full court pressure, man-to-man pressure now by the Vikings. Get the inbounds pass into Vollmer. Back over to Hunter Traver. And trying to get it up court, and got a timeout taken by the Mayville Cardinals. We'll be back in 30 seconds with more action here from Mayville High School on your source for sports.
This is for everyone who had a toasted cheddar chalupa and thought, wow, this is so good. I sure hope Taco Bell never takes it away. Because why would they do that? It's got cheddar toasted right on the shelf, for goodness sake. They wouldn't do me like that. But listen, I'm sure if for some reason it did leave the menu, they would definitely bring it back. For a limited time.
Wait, what?
The cheddar toasted shell you love is back with Taco Bell's $5 toasted cheddar chalupa box.
Mayville Engineering Company is an employee-owned manufacturing company that is highly involved and actively supports the local communities where our 16 facilities are located. Much like every successful sports team, MEC's business has been built on a foundation of teamwork and trust. MEC is proud to support our local high school teams and wishes all of the athletes and coaches every success. Good luck from your friends at Mayville Engineering Company. And a minute timeout taken by Zack Yohn. I saw his player in trouble a little bit there, and thought better stop the clock here before we lose the ball. 63-56 as we come back here to Mayville High School. More in-your-face full-court defense being applied by WLA. And looks like a foul is going to be called on Aiden Barr. Trying to challenge that inbounds pass, and if they do get it in, then maybe a foul. Try to make them earn it at the free throw line right now, see if they can get a few misses and get the ball back and do some damage on their end. Checking back in the ball game for the Cardinals, Blake Schroffnagel, along with Zach Weiss. And to the free throw line now to shoot a pair will be Hunter Traver. First free throw is up, and that is good. Nothing but net. Rock solid on that free throw. 3 for 4 from the line, and he's got 15 points in the game now. Opens up an 8-point lead for Mayville, up 64-56, 141 left. Next free throw is up. That also rock solid and good. 4 points in the second half for Hunter. Has his team now up by 9, 139 and counting down in the ball game. Barr with the basketball and another timeout taken. I'm going to do my 30-second timeout right here as I a live ad to read. Are you partnered with the winning team? Be sure your Surefire Heating and Cooling is on your team. Quality products, custom fit installation, money savings maintenance plans, also expertly trained technicians, 24-hour service, complete customer satisfaction there. For a no-cost, no-obligation home analysis of your heating, cooling, and ventilation equipment, contact the winning team at Surefire, proudly supporting community and youth athletics since 1947. That's at surefireinc.com. Check them out. We are back after that timeout, down to the last 1:36 of a very good ball game here at Mayville High School. Teams battling it out. Mayville kind of pulling away here at the end with a 9-point lead, but WLA with the basketball, and they are the three-point shooting team. They haven't been hitting them here in the second half. In the lane with it. Cole with a little spin move in the lane. Gets that one to go. Strong move by Ethan Cole. Now we have 21 points in the game for him. And they're going to foul Jimmy Held and have him go to the free throw line to shoot a pair. This will be the first free throws of the ball game for Jimmy Held. There's a lot of things out there besides you don't need him to score a lot of points. He's out there battling a good ball control guy, great defender out there, athletic. He's good on the defensive end, can get off the floor. Free throws up, and it is nothing but net. Right now Mayville taking care of business at the free throw line. Up by 8 again, 66-58 with 1:21 left in the game on your Quest Interior scoreboard. Next free throw on the way, and that one is off the front of the rim and no good. WLA gets the rebound, and Aiden Barr brings it up now for the Vikings. Not much time to mess around when you're down by 8 points now with just over a minute to go. Cole gets it in the lane. Everybody for Mayville knowing where he is. Three-pointer from the corner, no good on the shot by Kuski. And getting the rebound is Hunter Traver. Throws it up court, and we have got a tie-up and possession arrow pointing towards WLA. Nice heads-up move there by Ethan Cole. He threw the ball up the court, but he saw the ball right in front of him, tied it up, and possession arrow going toward WLA. Just under a minute to play in the ball game. Vikings need to make a run right now. Goes Colwood along the left side, goes up, and tough shot, rims out, no good. Middlestead with a rebound, gets fouled immediately by Posma. So Middlestead will be going. I'm starting to run out of room in my little Addison Middlestead square for the second half. He's going to go to the free throw line to shoot a couple more free throws. Yeah, he's got himself a nice game going. 23 points in the game so far. Just checking with the scoreboard above me. Addison's first free throw is up, and it is good. What a game here by Middlestead. Doesn't play like a sophomore, plays like a senior. Very confident out there. Averages 17.6 a game, but well over that average tonight. Puts his team up by 9, 67-58. Another free throw for Addison. It's on its way, and that is also good. Got to be a good free throw shooter when you're going to get fouled a lot going to the basket and on the court, and he is. So WLA with the basketball. Long three taken by Ethan Cole is no good. Weak side rebound by Noah Gensler. And looks like a foul possibly on Mayville on that rebound attempt by Gensler, and possibly Gensler going to the free throw line to shoot a couple of free throws. Down to 37, and that is the fifth foul on Braden Vollmer. He's fouled out of the ball game. So Vollmer done here today, finishes the ball game with 6 points. And Gensler at the free throw line for the Vikings. The free throw is up, and it is good. Another free throw for Noah Gensler. And that is rimming out, no good. And getting the rebound is Cole. Cole kicks it back up, puts up a three-pointer, and that is no good by Gensler. And then we've got fouls going to be called on WLA. And two more free throws for Mayville, now leading 68-59 with 32 seconds left. And that will be it for Sam Lair. That is his fifth foul. Had himself a nice first half offensively with 3 3-point baskets. And to the free throw line to shoot a pair now will be Aaron Anderson. Yeah, bright future. A lot of really nice young players for the Vikings, and I'm sure we're going to see them before the end of the season. We're going to see them very soon making some noise in the Flyway Conference. Free throw is good for Aaron Anderson. Now got 6 points in the game. Has his team up by 10, 69-59 with 32 seconds left on your Quest Interior scoreboard. Next free throw on the way. That was a little too strong. Getting the rebound is Kuski. Pass down the court now to Cole going up, and himself in position, makes the shot. What to do, released early. Full court pressure again by WLA, and immediately getting fouled is Blake Strafnagel. 2 more free throws for him, where he is 2 for 2 from the line so far in the ball game. 19 seconds left. Remember to stick around for our post-game show. Brought to you by Anders Auto Parts. Announcing, I guess, the play of the game, the player of the game, and what our next broadcast will be, which is tomorrow night, by the way. Got some hockey coming your way. St. Mary's Springs taking on Verona. First free throw is good for Strafnagel with 8 points in the game. And just the stream team there tomorrow. Nobody doing the play-by-play. Just you'll get to see it just like you're sitting in the crowd watching that game over in Fond du Lac. Second free throw is no good, and we've got a timeout on the court. And we will be back in 30 seconds with more of boys basketball action on RadioPlusInfo.com.
Anders Auto Parts is the place to go for quality auto parts and paint. Anders has been serving the Fond du Lac area with automotive parts and paints since 1956. Anders features PPG automotive and industrial paints, quality auto parts, along with an experienced, knowledgeable staff to serve you. Anders is located at 16 West Sibley Street, just off North Main Street behind the American Family Office. Call those who know. Call Anders Auto Parts at 920-922-3390.
We are back at Mayville High School, 70-61 now, the lead for Mayville. WLA with the basketball, down by 9, 16 seconds and counting down in the game. Ball out on top, here goes Cole, little runner, 12 feet straight away, rims out no good, then it's going to get knocked out of bounds by Middlestead. Remain WLA basketball, but most importantly for the Cardinals, it ran a few more seconds off the clock, down to just under 9 left in the ball game. Cole will inbound, gets it out on top over to Aiden Barr. And three-pointer on the way now for Kuski. Comes up short. Getting the rebound is Jimmy Held, and that's where we will end this ball game with Mayville going to 4-2 on the season. And going to 3-2 in conference play. Nice victory for them in a hard-fought battle between these two teams. Mayville winning by a score of 70-61 on your Quest Interior scoreboard. I'm going to take a break, and we'll come back with our post-game show brought to you again by Anders Auto Parts in just a few minutes on RadioPlusInfo.com.
These days, we are all spending more time indoors, working from home and schooling at home. With winter coming, we will be spending even more time inside. So how is your indoor air quality? The air inside your home can potentially be full of harmful bacteria, viruses, and odors. And AirTech Heating has solutions for all of your indoor air quality needs. Specialized filters, UV bulbs, and air purifiers installed by professional technicians. Call today for a free estimate and help improve the overall health of your family. 924-6742. AirTech Heating and Bryant, doing whatever it takes.
Rademan family has been quarrying and producing natural stone products for over 50 years. Hi, I'm Brock Rademan with the Rademan Stone and Landscape Company. As the first member of our fourth generation family-owned business, I'm proud to carry on the tradition of providing quality stone products to Fond du Lac and the surrounding areas. Is your driveway in need of repair? Here at Rademan's, our crushed stone division provides our customer with stone needed for maintaining your gravel driveway. Our quarry stone division provides landscape stones such as stepping stones and retaining wall stone for your outdoor living areas. We also offer natural thin and full veneer stone for interior applications such as fireplaces or outdoor applications to combine with or replace your siding or brick. Whether building or remodeling, veneer stone can add a natural look and feel to your home. Our natural stone is available in many different textures, sizes, colors, and cuts. Stop out at Rademan's and see our indoor-outdoor stone displays, or like us on Facebook to see some finished projects. Rademan Stone and Landscape Company, where we have the materials to do the best work on earth.
Baker Cheese, producing award-winning cheese since 1916. Not only can you find fresh Baker cheese at your local grocer, make the short drive to their in-house country cheese store. Over 100 varieties of other cheeses from the best cheesemakers in Wisconsin. Take Highway 23, go south on G 3 miles, and follow the freshness. Visit BakerCheese.com. Baker Cheese, a Wisconsin cheese heritage since 1916.
This is for everyone who had a toasted cheddar chalupa and thought, wow, this is so good. I sure hope Taco Bell never takes it away. Because why would they do that? It's got cheddar toasted right on the shelf, for goodness sake. They wouldn't do me like that. But listen, I'm sure if for some reason it did leave the menu, they would definitely bring it back. For a limited time.
Wait, what?
The cheddar toasted shell you love is back with Taco Bell's $5 toasted cheddar chalupa box.
Welcome back to Mayville High School. Steve Witterhack with you to wrap things up. What a ball game here. Very entertaining. It was really not really decided to the last few minutes of the ball game by the Mayville Cardinals, the host team here, but they won by a score of 70-61 on your Quest Interiors scoreboard. Welcome to the Anders Auto Parts post-game show. Like I said, it was Mayville just looked like they're going to run away with the game any time in the first half, and then it was WLA that just kept on making surges in making those three-point shots. They made 10 three-pointers in that first half of action. Only one three-pointer made in the second half. Just couldn't get them to fall. It was a great equalizer in the ball game in that first half, but couldn't get them to go in the second half of action. And Mayville finally just playing some aggressive ball. And I tell you, really good athletes on both teams, but there's so many guys on Mayville that can just get off the floor. Even these guys that are only about 5'10" or 11, they're getting up and hitting balls against the backboard. They are a fun team to watch. And WLA with their athletes out there, Ethan Cole, Aiden Barr, some nice young players out there that like to battle too, and they've got a bright future going on for Marty Nell and the WLA Vikings. But coming up short tonight, now they go to 0-5 on the season and 0-4 in Flyway Conference action. Let's take a look at the scoring in the ball game. Addison Middlestead leading all scorers with 25 points. He got 15 points in the second half. And Mayville's not a team that shoots a three-pointer. They only had one three-point made in the entire game. They like to attack the basket, go right at it. If they have to go to the free throw line, they do well there too. So we led all scorers with 25, 16 points for Hunter Traver. A little quiet in the second half. He had 12 points in the first half and 4 points in the second half. 8 points for Blake Schroffnagel, 6 points apiece for Braden Vollmer and Aaron Anderson, 5 points for Jimmy Held, and 2 points for Zach Weiss. For the WLA Vikings, they were led by their main scorer through the season. Didn't look like he was going to get close to his season average at 26 points, but Ethan Cole, and he is a stud out there, and he can sometimes just take the team and put him on his shoulders. And he had him having 23 points, 11 in the first half, and 12 points in the second half. 9 points apiece for Sam Lair. I sound like Darth Vader once in a while with my mask on. I'm not trying to do that. 9 points each for Sam Lair and for Tyler Kuski. 10 points for Aiden Barr. 8 points for Noah Gensler. And 2 points for Lucas Weigand in the ball game. Our Marion University player of the game, got to give that to Addison Middlestead. He's just a sophomore, man. I tell you, he's got quite a game to him out there, and just very confident when he gets the basketball. Had some that spilled out on him too, but he gets it done at the free throw line because he's going to draw a lot of fouls when he's out on the court. So I'm going to give him our Marion University player of the game. I thought just the defensive play and the attacking offense by Mayville and just their athleticism out there really was really the play of the game. Brought to you by BCI Burke. They're just very impressive, and I just really like what I saw from them in the ball game. And I want to let you know when our next broadcast will be. Our AirTech presenting our next game broadcast, and that will be coming up tomorrow night. We'll have the stream team over at Fond du Lac, St. Mary Springs, taking on Verona in that hockey action over in Fond du Lac, and that starts at about 7:15 or so tomorrow. We won't have a play-by-play guy there for that, but we will have the stream team there and bring you some hockey action. Love to bring you that too here on our radio station. So hope you enjoyed the broadcast here tonight. An impressive victory here by Mayville to go 4-2 on the season and 3-2 in conference play in the Flyway Conference. And, boy, they've got some athletes out there. It'll be fun to watch them as the season goes along. And we'll see how Marty Nell's squad matures and gets better as the season goes along, because he's got some nice young prospects that he puts out there, too, along with some good leadership with Ethan Cole and Aiden Barr on the court for them. That is it from Mayville High School. Your final score, 70-61 in favor of Mayville over WLA on your Quest Interior scoreboard. I want to thank the stream team here for helping me along, and Steve Winterhack saying so long And we'll talk to you sometime next week when I bring you some action on our other Radio Plus stations over in Waupun. Some Waupun basketball against Beaver Dam. Girls basketball should be a great one on Tuesday night. Have yourself an excellent weekend. Get that Christmas shopping done. This has been boys basketball action here on RadioPlusInfo.com.
This broadcast is sponsored by the following local partners.
Optivision, Bauer Chiropractic, Taco Bell,
BCI Burke, Marian University, New Medical Center,
Rademan Stone and Landscape, Baker Cheese, Hopper Silk Screen and All-Star Trophy,
the National Exchange Bank and Trust, Everson and Gibbs Attorney at Law, Jackson Call Insurance,
AirTech, Winnebago Lutheran Academy, Fox Valley Savings Bank,
Addison Jones Realty, Pump and Pantry, Quest Interior,
Anders Auto Parts, Right Way Home Improvement, St. Mary Springs Academy,
Scotty's Auto Works, Pioneer Pit Stop, Spectrum Call Center,
Camera Casino, Pizza Ranch of Fond du Lac, Fond du Lac Credit Union, Silica for your home, and Holiday Automotive.
The complete broadcast schedule can be found at RadioPlusInfo.com.